Hey guys, we're live on the ArchieLuxury channel. Guys, I'm going to run the intro. I've taken the show a little bit earlier than usual. And I'm going to start the show. We're back in Brisbane. Back in the studio. Back doing the content. It's all very well. It is so lovely today. It's a lovely day. It's very, very cool day. It's fantastic. We had a great stream. We love the streaming, love the pontiff, love the streaming. That's what we do. We love it to death. We love it to death. We do love the streaming. Let's run an intro. Now.
Let's play Mum Chunks together. I'm here to tell you the awful fucking truth.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love.
Thank you so much for your support.
January, February, into March and April. Same way too.
Thank you.
May, June or July.
Fucking hell! Horrid!
I never
Absolutely
let a day
horrid!
go by
I give you shower and you
for
snaky,
you to
snaky, snaky with me.
remember.
What the
Just
fuck
in
did I do
case
to
you
you?
go away in August or September, in October and November, not to mention warm December. I love
Half a dozen pieces of fucking
though
shit!
another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too.
If I can be with you.
Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year through. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you.
I'm ArchieLuxury, tell me what you fuckers think of that!
Just want to I am sure that Lord they're watching this program as well, because he cannot stop watching you, because it's basically very attractive to you sexually, even so that he is not into men's, but eventually he is.
Lord, help me.
Yes, sir.
I spent too much money.
I respect you. I will remain.
Okay, I respect you too. I love
no
you.
hard
You can
feelings.
leave now because your time
But
is
goodbye.
important. I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't want to carry on this bullshit that everything is a struggle. I've got to be totally honest with you. I actually have a tax bill kind of due, and this money would be extremely helpful to meet some obligations that I've got.
In October and November, not to mention warm December, I love you. Though another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too. Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year too. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Holy
Sunday.
What the fuck? I'm looking in the mirror!
I love you.
Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it, come and get it, come and get it. Mr. STD's Glory Hole. Monday, chlamydia, gonorrhea. Come and get it. You won't regret it. Tuesday, hepatitis, herpes. Mr. STD's Glory Hole.
Yep. Yep.
Come on, mate, I'm not like the shroom! The shroom! I'm not like the shroom! Answer me call, man. Come on. I'm a big fan, man. Come on. Answer the call, Arch. Love the pontiff! Love the pontiff!
Yep.
Baby cow going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow going mad in a field, growing up to be somebody's meal. Baby cow, why don't you shake that ass?
And we're back. We're back. We're back. It's ArchieLuxury, and we are back. I've been waiting on a phone call all yesterday on the windscreen replacement, and as soon as I start the show, guess what? As soon as I start the show, they ring. They ring. They ring. The good news is, because we don't have Bear or any staff anymore, the staff can't whinge and say, why don't you do that? Do it after the show. Do this, do that. I don't have the fucking staff fucking pulling me into the sewer. The reason is because, you know what? It's Murphy's Law. As soon as I start the show, I secretly knew that. That's why I started the show a bit earlier, so I could get that phone call in. Hey? What do you think of that? What do you think of that, man? Speaking of Eddie, we've got Eddie in the background. Eddie is doodling, which is actually not bad. It's not a bad stance to have. What can I say today? We are back. We are back in the studio. We're dealing with all sorts of life issues. We've got life issues. We've got the Eddie's here. Steady Eddie's here. And we've got a first super chat in from Sam Davidson, £2. Love the Pontiff. Love the Pontiff. Thank you, Sam Davidson. I've got a few deals to discuss with you. I came back yesterday. Oh, we've got another one. We've got Rich Mitch, £2. We've got my Rich Mitch. What can I say? I like a fountain pen myself. Steady Eddie, I like a fountain pen myself. I'm using one right now. I love a good nib. Love a nib. The Australian road trip. What do I say? The Australian road trip is completed. It's completed. We did 3 states. We got this here. Who's this? Oh, we got HR man. Hey, how are you?
Hey, Arch, I just wanted to jump on and show Eddie what a real Rolex looks like, not one of those fake shitters. Eddie, are you looking?
Yes, he is.
Eddie, stop drawing. I'm talking to you. Yes. This is what it looks like. Sort of real Rolex looks like, Eddie.
Oh, that's a beautiful. You know what? I really love your dark blue. Dark blue. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes. Look at it. Beautiful.
What a wonderful way to go. So just counting the hotels, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 states, 10 hotels. 10 hotels. It was a great road trip. The Australian road trip is complete. 3 states, 10 hotels, many fans, and it was about 4,000 kilometers. 4,000 kilometers. Kilometers. Kilometers, baby. That's the way it goes. And 4,000 kilometers. Hey, Jarman, how you going?
We're good, Arch. We're good.
I love the dark blue.
I've got to be honest, Arch. I have been contemplating trading both of them in to get a bluesy. It's been on my mind, but I don't know. I think you're an idiot if you go 2 into 1. Like having 2 women, you trade it in for 1. You're an idiot.
Yes.
What do you think? Should I trade the Explorer 2 and the Date Just 41 in for a bluesy? Arch, I need you engaged.
I've got something to show you. What I've done today is I've got a few trades ready to go at the moment. I want to show you a couple things. I went into the city, got my watches out for today's show.
I'll give you my verdict, Arch.
Okay, so what I've done is I'm putting this watch collection together. Here we go. Let's have a look at this now. Here we go. This is the 7 pieces that I currently own. 7-piece combo meal deal.
Can you put it a bit closer, Arch? I'm on my phone, big boy.
Sure.
Okay, so shitter, nice watch, shitter, nice watch. No, shitter, nice watch. So Arch, from there, what you need to do...
This collection here, this collection, right?
Get rid of the Breguet and JLC. I told you this, Arch. They're garbage. They're toxic sludge. You don't want to listen to the truth, do you, Arch? Be honest.
Show
me the collection, Arch. You need to keep the Patek and keep the Rolexes. That's it. Get rid of the rest. They're filler. They're filler shitters.
I don't think they are filler. The way you say that is just not really inducive. You know what I'm saying?
Arch, you asked me for my opinion. I'm telling you. Or do you want me to say they're all great pieces?
Yeah, I want you to tell me that.
Okay, Arch, I've got to be honest. That collection is amazing. Even the Breguets, the JLCs, they ooze class.
I got some swaps then, okay? So I have been offered swaps, okay?
Go on.
So the thing is, okay, so we offered swaps. Let's go through some of these swaps, right?
Right.
And I'm going to pull up I'm just transferring it now to my computer in the instance of television. The magic of television. In the magic of television, I'm going to pull this up on the screen for you people to look at. Magic of television. Okay, magic of television. So that's the 7-piece combo meal deal. So I've been offered a few swaps. Okay.
Go on.
So we get rid of the Breguet.
Yeah, shitter, get rid of it.
The JLC.
Yep, shitter, get rid of it. And bottom left, get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that shitter, Arch.
For 1 Patek.
What Patek? I don't know much about Pateks. Is it a Nautilus? Aqua? What is it, Arch?
They are Nautilus or an Aquanaut far more. It's a 5227G. I'm pulling it up now. It's actually a white dial.
Put it up, big boy.
I'm pulling it up now on the screen. We will have this baby on the screen now for you people. Magic of television. I can swap those 3 for this. Look at this.
I'm looking.
That white dial color. Now it's also got the hinged back. Look at the hinged back.
Arch, this watch does next to nothing for me. It's boring. It's boring. Trade in for 2 Rolexes. What about a JLC overseas? A Vacheron Constant Tan overseas. What about something like that? This is boring, Arch. Or maybe I'm not sophisticated enough to understand the draw to this. Is this a Calatrava?
It's got the hinged officer's back. Look at that. The hinged officer's back.
Why would you want that?
we've got some super chats. We've got Rich Mitch, Eddie's, Rich Mitch, £2, Eddie's a shider, Frank V, $2, Arch, have you met Narc or anyone? No. I haven't met.
Are you going to do it, Arch?
People on the road trip. We met JD. I met Super Collector Dave. I met who else did I meet? I met Ian, the watch dealer. I met my good friend Andrew with the Lamborghini. I met Suckerhorn. I met.
Did you share a room with Dave? Yes or no?
Undertaker,
yes or no?
Frank V. Madman. I met Jake. Jake's friend. JCB.
Jake is a legend. Hey, Archie, can I just ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir. So
why didn't that? No, Archie, just a quick question. Why didn't Angelic support you, Archie? He pretends to be unwell, but went through the entire motor show the following day. What's that about, Arch?
There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. That's just timing. He wasn't well when I look. Nobody has to see me. It's not a thing they have to do. It just depends on your timing.
But he was fit. You know, he was saying he was unwell, but the next day he went to the motor show. The next day.
Hey, I don't know how well somebody is feeling. I got no idea.
Я не знаю, ма, что слышно у тебя?
Hey, man. How's it going, man?
Okay.
So the question I've got is, this
Я
is
тебя люблю, ма. Я не
okay,
хочу,
you don't
чтобы
like
ты
that
был
swap.
интервью.
Okay, I got another swap. Can I show you another swap?
Yeah, pull it up, Arch.
Because you're not seem to be okay. You're just not getting the vibe. Okay,
The
three
the Calatrava, I would rather pull my pubes out and wear them as a wig than wear a Calatrava. It's so boring, Arch.
How about a perpetual calendar Moser?
Maybe I'm not sophisticated enough to appreciate it. Maybe my ceiling is Rolex at the moment, Arch. What about an Audemars Piguet?
It's rose gold with the black. Look at this. It's modern. It's sporty. Big size.
Arch, this looks like something out of a Christmas cracker. Arch, why don't you just get a solid gold sub like you did before? Get your mojo back.
I could do a solid gold sub. You know what? I've just got to fight. The problem is I got to work out the deals as they come available. Okay. I could swap the world time for a solid gold sub.
Yeah, do that. Do that, Arch.
What do you think?
I do that. The world time's not that special in my opinion. You want to look, Arch, when you walk into these meet and greets, you want to walk in, you want to demand attention, you want to show I've arrived. Look at the wrist. You know this? At the moment, I feel like you don't have that. You walk into a room and you quiver a bit, you cower, you kind of go, oh, hi, everyone. You want to be able to walk in and smash out of the park with the solid gold sub.
Okay. What do you think of a solid gold? You really do like the solid gold. What about a solid gold root beer?
Yeah, perfect, Arch. It's beautiful.
You would get one of those?
If I could afford it, 100%. But I think, Arch, my dream collection, I won't say I'm going to come into money because last time I got told off by the peanut gallery. But when that does happen, I'm going to get a solid gold Day-Date Rose, solid gold yellow Day-Date 40, and
How is
a
the
black
guy?
stud.
How is the guy with the BMW?
Oh, well, the company couldn't approve it because it was over the limit. What a fucking cuck.
So what does that mean? He didn't get the car?
He can't get it, so now he's getting a GLA. But I think the GLA's a nothing car, Ed.
Oh, he didn't get the BMW approved.
That's 100% there, Arch.
What happened? Whose name is it? Is it in the company's name or it's in his personal name?
That I don't actually know. It's a sort of salary sacrifice thing.
Oh, that'd be in his name. If he gets fired, he's still liable to keep paying for it.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it wasn't approved. But so he's getting a GLA now. But yeah, GLA is a woman car, Arch.
They're a good car. A GLA, which model?
Is it 250, the bottom one? Arch, it's a nothing car. Arch, come on. Arch, I reckon the GL series starts at GLC. Anything below that, don't even bother. Well, the GLB is okay, but it's more of a family car. I would go GLC upwards. GLC, GLE, GLS. Let's go, baby. Arch, we've got Watch Nick in the chat. What do you think of that cuck? All he does is create drama for nothing. He needs you, Arch. You're feeding him. Cut him off.
Cut him off. Yeah.
Cut that fucker off.
We've got a super chat here from Rich Mitch, £2. What was the Rolex, HR? What's the color name?
Color name? Sedated 41, baton dial, fluted bezel, oyster bracelet. I don't know what. I think it's a blue. Arch, I don't know. Help me out here. You know the one I've got. I just know it's blue.
Azure blue.
So it's not the one that has the Romans on, because you know that's a slightly different color. It's the darker blue. Pull it up, Arch, see if you can find it.
No, you just bring it up on your screen. Bring it up. You got it on you, haven't you? Full screen for you. Bring it up. Show your wrist.
But there. It's hard because it looks black in this light. You know this? Yeah. There you go. Does that help much, Mitch? Look at that blue. Wow.
I love it, man. I really do love that watch. It's a beautiful watch.
Got to be honest, Arch. I do get compliments on it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. So look, everything is with you. Shitter. The only thing you like is Rolex.
No, you're not listening to me, Arch. You're not listening to me. You're not giving me a fair crack of the whip. I like Audemars. I like Patek Sport. I like Vacheron. But
Patek
all
Sport,
of these...
have you tried paying for that?
Arch, I said I like it. I never said I could afford it. You know this, big boy?
Yeah, you like, okay.
But I think, that Calatrava you showed me, it's an old man watch, Arch. It's boring. It's not waterproof. Now you're going to do the dishes. It's not waterproof, Arch. You're not taking it off.
Which watch is this?
The Patek Calatrava, the one you showed me, Arch.
It's not waterproof?
Arch, what are you doing? Licking letters. I need you engaged in the stream here, big boy.
How do you mean it's not waterproof?
It's not waterproof.
What do you need? Does everything have to be waterproof?
Yes. What if you're in the sauna? What if you're doing the dishes? What if you're doing extreme fisting? You need it to be waterproof, Arch.
Okay.
Arch, pull up the next super chat Arch, pull up super chat from Watch Dickolas.
Okay, we got a super chat. We got Patel Philippe, $5. That Perpetual Moja is actually pretty cool, mate. The problem is, Patel, I got to trade 3 pieces. I got to trade the Breguet, the JLC, and the Zenith. 3 pieces. Watch Nick, $2. I love you, HR. You know this. HR, come back.
Arch, let me quickly reply to that. Watch Nick, you are a spineless cuck. You've got a backbone of a jellyfish, i.e. none. You're a waste of space. You threw me under the bus on your channel, and then the next chat, about half an hour later, you're ball watching me. Pick a side. pick a side. You're a loser. You've got no integrity.
Yes. Whew, I don't know what to say, really. What do you think, man?
Think about what, big boy?
These watches, man. I think you're very judgmental on the pieces that I have. You know, like the JLC. What's wrong with the JLC? That's so similar to a Patek.
What do you want me to do? Sit here and ball watch you out? I think those three watches on the peripheral of your watch box are shitters. They're nothing. They're boring arts. They've got nothing going for them. They've got no draw. If you went into Bangkok, none of the the hookers, they're going to look at you and think you're a loser.
Yes. No, I agree.
So, do you want me to be honest or ball watch you, Arch? Because I'll do whatever you want.
I understand.
Answer the question, Arch. Do you want me to ball wash you?
Look, I got to tell you, I'm disappointed you never grabbed onto some. I tried to expose you to some different watches so you could say, oh, that's a nice watch. Actually, Arch, I like this one. Actually, this is pretty cool.
Sorry, Arch, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to move away from Rolex. I'll be honest, Arch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Patek, the only ones I like are the sport ones. The world timer, I don't know. Why do I need to know what time it is in Brisbane? I don't. Just the GMT's fine. The Explorer 2.
Speedy? Do you like the Speedy? That's probably...
No, I don't want to, Arch. I don't want to wind that fucker. Why do I want to get up and wind it? I don't want to be doing that. I want an automatic, Arch. Like the cars. The car's automatic. The watch is automatic. You know this?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Arch, explain the draw to a manual wind watch. Help me understand.
Explain the what? Oh, now look, Eddie's painting the car. What do you think there? Do you like it?
Beautiful. Beautiful, Eddie. Well done. But Arch, come back to the question. Explain the draw to a manual wind watch. Tell me, because at the moment it just seems like a pain in the arse. No, not answer the question, Arch. Come on. Yes or no?
I get what you're saying. Now, we've got some super chats. Let's grab these super chats. We've got Patel Philippe. I dumped the 3 for the Moser, so do the deed, big boy. I gotta be, you know which watch I find hardest to get rid of at the moment?
The Explorer.
No, actually the Zenith. I really fucking like the Zenith.
Oh, just garbage. Get rid of it.
Why do you say it's garbage? Get rid of it. You know, I had my Reverso. I had to sell that. I needed the money. By the way, would you ever sell a watch if you needed the money? I suppose you never needed the money. You could always rely on other people to fund your extravagances, haven't you?
Ooh. We've got Vicious Arch coming out now. Look, big boy. I'm not ashamed I was born with a silver spoon up my arsehole. All right?
Yeah.
I'm proud. This week, my mum's giving me 25,000. Yes. But Arch, if I ever did need to, if I ever did need the money, of course I'd sell them. Of course, if push came to shove, if I couldn't pay my £210 a month mortgage, of course I'd sell the Rolexes, Arch. I'd sell them both like that in a heartbeat, because I could quite easily wear a shit of Casio every day if I needed to. These are just material goods, Arch.
These are material goods.
That's all they are. They do nothing. They do nothing for anybody. The main thing is I've got my fiance, I've got my 2 beautiful children, I've got a house, and most importantly,
you're not married yet.
I've got the Skoda. No, Arch, what's the point of getting married? What's the point? Let me explain one thing. When I inherit, I don't want to have to give halfway if we break up. So
I think if you're already living together, you already have cross that bridge.
No.
Especially
Doesn't work like that, Arch. Doesn't work like that, Arch. If we are going to get married, I need to set a trust up first, so it doesn't go anywhere else. If we divorce, so before I'm not going to be pressing forward until that's set up, big boy.
way.
Pardon?
You can get your fancy lawyer to explain it to you. I don't think it works that way.
All you got to do is set up a trust, Arch.
Trust, the veils of a trust are removed in divorce proceedings.
No. Not in UK employment law, Arch.
You wait and see.
Well, I'm not gonna get divorced.
You like your wife likes you. You're happily married.
No, we're not married. That's what you just said. We're not married, Arch.
Happily cohabitating, okay?
We're engaged. She's got the big diamond on the finger, Arch.
I tell you what I really love. Look at this watch here. Look at that. I've missed that on the whole trip. I wanted to get that back.
There's nothing for me.
Look at that watch. That's a watch, man.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful watch.
Hey, man. I got these cheeseburgers, man.
Eddie, we gotta stop saying man because I'm starting to pick that up. That's just fucking ridiculous. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Fuck, Eddie, it's
Suck
gotta
your
stop
dick for
now.
some cheeseburgers, man.
It's just fucking ridiculous. Okay.
Hey, man.
No
hey,
more
Eddie, why do you say man so much?
I don't know. Because this guy used to always say it like that.
Okay, that's enough, Eddie. We don't want to say it anymore.
Hold
It's
on,
fucking
man.
ridiculous.
Hold on, man. I'm saying man.
We got Mr. Bark, $5. Trading 6 for half a dozen. Forget that. Grab a gold Rolex, damn it. Aim high or go home.
Man, don't trade any of those watches. Those are all good.
Gold
watches.
Daytona, gold sub, gold day.
Hey, man, I got these cheeseburgers, man.
So tell me
Suck
this.
your dick for these cheeseburgers, man.
We've got some more super chats coming in fast. We got Watch Nick. I got to share the link. We got to share the link. Get the link out there.
Hey, I'm getting a job, man. I got an interview tomorrow.
What for? Rent boy?
Technical support, man.
So not a rent boy.
No, man.
That's good.
So you're going to work for yourself. We already discussed this.
I will eventually.
So have they done a criminal background check on you?
That doesn't. They're not gonna show nothing. In order, you gotta check the federal. It's 7. It goes only back 7 years. So after 7 years, you're
But
good.
Edward, at the moment, you're living out of your car, right?
Yeah, man.
So what do you put for your address? Does that not matter when you get a job?
He uses his mum's address.
I see.
So what's going on?
Hey, we're talking swaps here. We're talking swaps. We're talking deals.
Don't swap your watches, Archie, man. Those watches are nice, man. You're gonna regret it if you do it. You're gonna miss those. Those are really nice. Everything you got.
They are really nice.
Don't do it, man. That Zenith is one of the best, beautiful watches, man. And then
It is very beautiful.
Hey, man, that Zenith's a shit, man. Come on, man.
Huh?
It's a shitter, man.
No, it's not, man.
Eddie,
It's
you ever been Eddie?
What the hell, man? What do
Eddie,
you got, man? You got that one Rolex. You think that you know everything?
No, I've got two. Fuckface. I've got two.
So what, man? Hey,
Seriously,
look,
that's a fair point. You've got two Rolexes. You've got an Explorer 2 and the Datejust, correct?
Correct.
You were looking at a sub. What happened to the sub talk?
I haven't got any money left, Arch. I haven't got any money to buy Rolexes.
man, listen, that one watch, the JJ Le Coultre, that's one of the best, most beautiful watches you could fucking get.
That's not. Have you seen a Day 40? It's way better.
Who cares about the date, man? That's
I do.
boring. That's boring. That's an old man's watch. That's like a 90-year-old man's watch, man.
That's an old man's watch. Have you seen Archie's
With the fluted
Patek
bezel,
Calatrava that
that
he's
fluted
interested
bezel's
in?
like outdated.
That's an old man watch, Edward.
Huh?
No, the watches that Archie have got, they're old man watches.
Nah, man. Archie
Yeah,
has
man.
styling classes, man. You don't know what you're talking about, man. You're talking
Yeah.
to you don't know who you're talking. You're dealing. You know, Archie's cool. He lets you interact with him, but you don't know who you're talking to, man. The guy, he knows things
I
about
know,
style.
Edward. I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the guy with the fake Rolex.
You don't know who you're talking to, man. You have misconceptions, man.
Say that again. Can you pronounce that properly?
What's next?
Misconceptions,
$2
man.
Jamaica meetup officially off. You
I'll get this
just
cock off the
making me
screen.
Crazy.
You misconceived, man. You don't know what you're saying.
Got
You
Ken
think-
Fresno,
I
$5.
like you,
Let's
you're
get
right,
this one
man,
here. Let's get this
but-
one happening. Ken Fresno,
You
$5.
know shit about watches, man.
Oh, shut up, Eddie. What are you talking about, man? You don't know
Listen,
anything.
man, I like
you got a
You're
fake
great,
Rolex.
You're a great guy, but you have no idea what you're talking about when it comes to watches.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What are you talking about? You're talking about you don't want a manual wind watch because it's a fuck. Who the fuck are you, man? Who the fuck are
I'm the
you,
HR
man?
department, or otherwise known as Crappy's busted colon.
I like you, man. You're alright with me. I have no.
Okay, Eddie,
but you
just
don't know
stop
shit
for a minute. I
about
gotta get
watches.
this super chat.
Yeah, but hold on, Eddie. The point is talking, man.
You don't know shit about watches, man.
Yes, I do. Oh, it's just me and you. Right, what are you saying now, then, Eddie?
The watches that Archie's got, those are. If I had those watches, those are the best, man.
No, they're not. The JLC's a shitter. The Breguet's a shitter. The Zenith's a shitter. Get rid of them.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Why would you think that? Why do you think that?
It's my opinion. They do nothing.
They do nothing.
They
have
look awful.
fucking functions. They have chronograph functions, man.
So does a Rolex Daytona.
Yeah, well, do you have one?
It's not about me. It's about Archie's collection. That's what we're critiquing, man.
I'm not critiquing. I think they're great. I think everything he's got is great, man. I wouldn't trade that shit. If I had that shit, I wouldn't. If I didn't have money and I had those, I'd fucking go wash toilets before I trade those motherfuckers.
Well, you're a delusional fantasist.
Man, come on,
Back.
man.
We're back. Okay, guys, we're back. Just hang on there. We're back. Sorry about that,
I'm gonna
guys.
go wash toilets, man.
We got a super chat from Ken Fresno. Hey, man, do you have to go to Sydney to do the trade? More traveling, man. Rolex,
Don't fucking
man.
trade,
Actually,
man.
tell you the
If you
truth.
trade it, you're gonna be pissed, man. Those are really nice. You're gonna be. You don't trade for that Calatrava, man. Come on.
Hey, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. Arch, trade them. They're shitters.
Calatrava is a simple watch, man. It's like the entry level Patek, but it's really nice though. But it's not worth those other watches are above that watch in terms of like style and sophistication. They're more sophisticated. They're more complex. You don't want a cheap fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's, if you
Eddie, can you
trade
come
it
and wash
for
my
that,
toilet?
man, you're gonna regret that shit. You're gonna be like, that's why they want to do it, because they want to fuck you out of that watch, man.
Eddie, can you come and wash my toilet?
Yeah,
All right, I'll pay you $5.
perfect. I'll do it.
All right, catch a flight over to the UK. I'm sure it'll be worth it, man.
Yeah, man. I'm thrilled, man.
All right, I'll put my address in the chat.
All right.
Hey, guys. I got to tell you, long trip, road trip. It's now time to consolidate a few watches here.
Mm.
More traveling. Look, Ken, I don't know if I want to do it, to be honest with you, Ken. Patel Philippe, $2. Play the meaning of life for Aussie expat.
Arch, I've got to go. Arch, I've got to go and wash some toilets. I'll see you guys later.
I uploaded that.
Man.
Arch, I've got to go and wash some toilets. I'll see you guys later, all right?
Man. Stay,
1 minute
man.
clip. Here we go.
Why did
He's
he
gone.
leave? That guy
Guys,
was
by the
fun.
way, I'm going to go and wash this cloth whilst I run this intro, okay?
snuggle up in each other's arms. Do you mind if I stay by your side? Just looking at you all the time goes by. Do you mind if I stay by your side? Just looking at you all the time goes by.
And I will be right back. I'm just going to run a small little ad and I will be right back. Let's put this on.
Mississippi Queen, if you know what I mean. Mississippi Queen, taught me everything. Way down around Big Bird, around Louisiana way. Met a Cajun lady called a Mississippi Queen. You know she was a dancer. Ooh, better on what a president dude was a getting naked. Brother making party, now we're losing mind. Mississippi Queen, if you know what I mean.
There we go. Great clip. Great clip. Great clip there. What did you think of the clip, Eddie?
Yeah, it was okay.
What did you think?
It was okay. I'm not really into that kind of music, man.
Watch this. Watch this clip. There we go. How's that? 70s exotica. Don't you
Yeah,
love
I
that?
like that Jaguar they had on there. I don't like the color though. That yellow is like weird.
Yeah, it's a mustardy. Guys, I'm going to show you something, guys. Been on the road trip. Come back. I want to clean some of my watches up a bit. So let's have a look.
Hey, what's coming? When they fixing your window for the car?
I haven't organized it yet.
They got that window has a rain sensor built in on the top, right?
Yep.
So you got to replace that sensor, or
I
they
know.
got, or it cuts. They could take it off.
Yep.
I think it comes with the windshield.
Yes, correct, Eddie. So this watch here, this is my JJ LeCoultre. I wore this extensively on the trip.
That's beautiful, man. I love that watch, man.
I got a wet cloth, damp cloth. I'm just going to give it a clean.
It's a cool watch, man. Really beautiful. I wish I had I might get a watch like that one day, you know, when I start making a little bit of money, man.
No, it is. I tell you
This is
honestly, now
very-
what I like to do is just with a damp cloth, clean between.
It's got seals on it, right? That watch has got seals on the tubes and everything.
Yeah, it's 100 meters waterproof.
Yeah,
So
you can rinse it off
wiped
with
over
water.
with that damp cloth. I just use a dry cloth.
Just be careful, don't drop it.
No, fair point, Eddie.
It's
I've got
a good watch, man. Very beautiful, very sophisticated. You know, it's like very.
That is a beautiful watch. I don't know why it gets so much hate, to be honest with you.
Because they're jealous. They want you to get rid. They want to see you fucking suffer, man. Because they can't get one like that.
Look, I got it wholesale. It's a beautiful watch.
Do not trade that watch, man. That's my advice to you. You don't want to, you know, if you don't listen to me, whatever. But I'd recommend
right
not.
there.
I'd keep that
Do
out
not
of all the
trade.
watches you got. I'd save that one because it's very special.
It is a beautiful watch, Eddie.
They don't understand that stuff because these people, they're all right. I like that guy. What's his name? The one, he don't.
Oh,
care.
hey, that guy. Yeah, he means well.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's all right. He's just joking around, but he doesn't care. You know, they've never acquired anything of that caliber before. You know, they don't know.
No.
They don't know what that is, man. That's like, childish. Give somebody something like very delicate and they won't understand what that is.
You're right, Eddie.
They don't, if it was theirs, they're like, they want something, they're very trendy. Like, I want a Rolex. I want something. Rolex is very like entry level because everybody knows what it is. But this watch is not like, that's a very, elegant watch, man. You can't use an analogy to this. You can't say, oh, that's like a car, like a Mercedes compared to like a Ford or something. You can't use those kind of analogies with these things. This is something different.
No.
But you just have to, that's hot horology. That watch is hot horology.
I think you're right there, Eddie.
So
you are right.
If you get rid of that watch, you won't find another one like that. Those are very unique watches, one of a kind.
Yeah, no,
you won't be able to find. If you sell it, you might be like, oh, I got the money. You might get something nice, but then you won't be able to find it because these watches are rare. That's a rare piece to find. Like,
I got a super chat from NATO, $2. HR watch collection available to purchase at NEAD. Yeah, but you know what? He's still got two beautiful. The Explorer 2 is a beautiful watch.
Don't trade any of your watches that you have. Don't trade any of them.
No,
those are the best. Those are very like your collection. I think it's really nice, man.
No, it is. It is a beautiful.
And I don't even have money to buy something like that right now. I don't have money to buy a collection like that, or any of those watches. I mean, I could, but I won't because I don't. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't have a job, and shit is tough, man. I don't have money to play games with, like,
No.
I like those. I do enjoy high end watches and shit.
Oh, I think everybody does, Eddie. They look. I got to be honest with you. Watches don't make you happy necessarily, Eddie.
I know, I know. You'll get any watch you want, and then you'll still the same. You didn't
There's
solve your
always somebody's
problem.
got much more, and always somebody with much less, Eddie.
You gain wisdom from those watches, though. You gain a little bit of wisdom every time you acquire, because it's not just you have to now you're the curator of those watches. So now if something happens, like you do something and they break, now you have to fix it, and then it's like it becomes an obsession, and then it's what I mean.
Yes.
You have to fix it. Now you have to take care of that watch, and now it's one of your possessions. You have to care for. You have to wear it. You have to mix it, and how do you choose what you're gonna? You like them all, but how are you gonna choose which one to wear? It becomes like, and then where are you gonna wear them to? Those aren't
Fair
like
point,
everyday
Eddie.
Those aren't like everyday watches to wear to the store or something. They're nice to have though. They're beautiful to look at. I mean, these watches are made for like people that are well to do, man. They go to parties and they show off their fucking watches and shit.
Sound like wankers, Eddie.
Yeah, but there's people that like they buy like a specialist, a professional, or somebody would buy a watch like that. They bring it to work. They meet clients and they show off their beautiful watch.
I don't know if
I
I'll
mean?
buy them for that. There are a lot of
You're gonna display them. Those are it's like a trophy, man. Every one of those watches is like a trophy. It shows excellence and sophistication and style. It's not like a fucking watch to like you're just you wear it to work and bang it up and shit. Like these watches are for people who are
That's a really
professionals,
beautiful
man.
watch there, the
Like
Breguet.
that one, yeah. That's a very special watch, man. Too. The Breguet is a very elegant and special watch. That's a beautiful fucking watch, man.
See, I don't think I ever want to get rid of that. That's
No,
just such
do
a
not,
beautiful
man.
watch.
That's extremely like good taste, very high end, very
It is. It's a beautiful.
That's a fucking professional's watch right there. Especially, and it has a chronograph. It's a pilot's watch. They were originally for pilots.
It's a great Eddie. I totally.
It's not something these people don't understand shit like that, man. They think, oh man, they think of it as a value. There's more than just money. You can't put a monetary value. I mean, it's got a purchase price, but in terms of value, that's somebody designed that. Somebody put that whole movement. If you look at the movement, you see how elegant that is.
No,
man.
Eddie, I totally get what you're saying, man. I totally get it. I gotta tell you, Rolex, man, Eddie, Rolex. I gotta tell you, I do love two Rolex. What do you think of these, Eddie? See, that's absolutely beautiful. What more do you need? Seriously, what more do you need?
Yeah, the Explorer, beautiful watch, man. That was worn by this guy. they showed some video. This guy climbed Mount Everest, and he was wearing that Explorer, and it proved itself in like very extreme conditions, and that's one of the best watches you can get. And it's got a what do you call it? It's usually pilots wear that one because they switch the hour hand. You can switch it right away from GMT. You set it to GMT, the other hand, and then wherever they go, they know like +1, like whatever hour plus they go to the time zone. They just switch.
I mean, seriously, Eddie. The thing is, right, with all of these watches, these are all luxuries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do you really need any of this stuff, Eddie?
Do you need any of them?
Yeah.
It depends.
I don't think you need.
You don't really need. No, you can have one great one. That Explorer.
We got some super chats coming up. Let's go to these super chats. We got Little Dave, $2 coming soon on Dungeon. The Viper's Den with host Mike the Snake.
Yeah.
So I've got my Explorer back, just giving a bit of a wipe over. I really miss this watch.
Do they scratch easily?
Look, depends how It depends how careful you take care of it, Eddie. What are
Yeah.
you doing? Mixing concrete? What are you doing, Eddie? Tell
No,
me.
you don't wear that to do that.
You got to be careful. I mean, look, these are expensive. I mean, look,
Yeah,
it's stainless steel. It's pretty robust, but hey, if you're
still.
you know, do they scratch? Well, I mean, hey,
Don't
they're.
polish this. If you scratch it, don't polish it because when you polish
We
it,
got. Speaking of which, we got Mike the Snake on. Hello, Snake. How are
Hey,
you?
Archie. Yeah, they fucking flushed me out with. I have whatever that last post super chat was about the Vipers Den with host Mike. There's I've not talked to anybody about anything even remotely regarding that.
They're just stirring
Nothing
you,
that I know is happening. But they did you know get
Oh, that's
they
your
got
phone. You
me
grab
on
that, Mikey.
online to deny it. Hold on a sec.
No worries, Mikey. We got little Dave. We've got Patel Philippe, $10. Pull up the 6007 Tiffany and give us your thoughts. Bear is thinking of getting one. And don't give me the short answer on this one. Fuckface Bear may be watching.
Tiffany is silver. They make silver. They probably made it. It's probably out of silver.
Eddie, Tiffany makes what night hot horology watches in every material. Not just silver. They make white gold. They make rose gold, and their movements are in house. They're a full-fledged, full-blown watch company. They're not just jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, guys.
They're on the same level.
Their color is like blue, light blue.
The Tiffany, I think he refers to is
the Tiffany. Yeah, the Tiffany is that like
the aqua,
color.
the aqua one. What do I think? Look, I honestly don't see this watch as being vastly superior to a 6006, and that is.
What is that? A Patek?
This is a Patek. These are all Pateks we're talking about, Eddie. I don't see it being vastly superior. Okay.
It's just a special one because it's Tiffany. Because you see that blue? That's their like trademark color on the second hand.
Yeah. What is 6007 in comparison to what would be the closest comparison to this Archie from Patek?
It's very collectible.
This is Patek.
I know. What would be another model that like somebody might compare? Like,
Look,
I'm thinking about a Patek. I'm thinking about this.
Of the price. Bear hated this one, the 6006. I don't know how you could hate one without the other.
Micro.
It is what it is. That's all I can say. It is what it is.
Yeah, they're both nice looking watches.
If I was Bear, I would stay with my Aquanaut. Personally, I think my honest opinion is, look, they're beautiful. They are all beautiful. If you really like it, go for it. But in my opinion there, I really think it's a bit of a hype watch. What are you paying this money for? It's a hype, baby. Hype.
It is. The 6007 is gorgeous. How big? What size is it? Is it 40?
The 6. It's
007.
39 on the 39.
39. Okay.
39 on the 6006.
What about the 6007?
It's too simple. I like it. It's
bigger, but I mean, you've got to remember this is massive money difference. Massive.
It's too simple. I don't like the crown. Is very simple.
I'm gonna look up both models on my phone so I can see the difference between them.
I don't like this model.
I prefer the other one a little more. I like the dial a little more cleaner, less
It's too
less
simple
going
for
on.
the price that it's not. I mean, it's elegant and sophisticated, but it's not. It's like it's too simple. It's for simpletons.
I get it.
It's boring. It's a boring watch.
I don't know
It's
about
boring. Mikey. What do you think? Is it boring or not?
that.
For that kind of money, it's
That's the
boring.
last thing I would
wouldn't-
call it.
Yeah. That's for people who don't know what to do with their money, man.
We got another super chat here. We got cannoli cream, $2. Split on that thing. Spit
Just
on
spit
that
on it.
thing.
Spit on that thing.
And we got Patel Philippe. He's not selling the Aquanaut. Would add the 6007 Tiffany 5512 and other piece to his collection for the mid 30 price point.
Yep, they're mid 30s where the 6007's at.
Mikey, I got to tell you something. Luxury watches, Mikey, you love them, don't you?
Oh, with a passion.
How many's enough? What do you think? What do you hope to do in your? Or is there never? It's just is endless.
It's never
Depends
enough.
on your budget.
For me,
It's about your budget.
just because of my upbringing and the way money has come to me, there probably isn't enough watches in the world for me, but I will collect as I'm able. I'm not going to go buy one with money I don't have or borrow to get one. But there's just so many beautiful watches that there's so many cool fucking things in this world. I want 50 watches and I want 50 fucking vintage cars and I want there's no limit, there's no maximum number, but when you're talking about collections of watches, again, there's so many options. You can collect chronos, right? Or you can do a well-rounded collection like you've always promoted, right, Arch?
Yeah.
You kind of say a dress like date, a diver sub, and then a GMT like a Pepsi, and then a real baller like maybe a solid gold sub or a solid gold Daytona, right?
Yes.
Or better yet, a presidential. Okay.
Now I got a question for you, Mikey. I want to ask you a question. Actually, let's have a look here. We got Hoff on Smash. Sorry, we've got Patel Philippe, $5. He's not selling the Aquanaut. Would add a 6007 Tiffany 5212 or other piece to his collection for the mid 30. Aquanaut. You know what? I think he only. Look, he doesn't like the 6006. He's always hated it. He said it looks like an Oris.
The 5212's a looker.
That's the weekly calendar, Mike.
Mm-hmm. That's a definite looker. Let me look up the 5206. I gotta check that one up. Give me a second here. Stupid phone.
Guess what, Mikey? I got a message. I think for him, I would go. I'd add a world time at a 5130. Forget this bullshit, Patel. Mid 30 price point. Get a 5130. Big world time. Much better value than a fucking 6007 Tiffany. 5212. Instead of getting I'd get a 5146. But
Hey, Archie, remember you used to have an annual.
$2. Loving high testosterone, Mike the Snake.
Hey, Archie, remember you used to have that one annual calendar protect? That was a nice piece.
That was a beautiful piece. Mr. Bark, $2. AC3 Thor Horde Horology. Go for Langer 1.
You used to have one of those too.
I out of Between the 6007 and the 6006, I'd take the 6006 or 7, not the 6006.
The 6006 is a better watch because it uses the 240 movement, which that's
Oh,
always
really?
been Tech's flagship automatic movement. They use that movement in the perpetual calendars.
I wasn't
Mind
aware
you,
of that, but I just don't like the dial layout as much as I do on the 6007. That's all.
I get you, Mikey.
You know, it's got kind of the off and offsets good in some situations a lot of times. But in this particular case on that dial, I don't like that offset. It's just a little wrong.
You know what's you know what's like sometimes would put me off on the collection. Every watch, like if you get complicated watches, they have different. They set differently, like the way you set them, like all the parameters on them. Every watch is different, and sometimes, man, it's a pain in the ass. Like you got to remember how to set the watch when it, like when it, the spring loses all its energy, or you want to keep if you use like an auto winder, or if it's you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's a lot of it's complicated. If you have a big collection, it's a big. It's like you always have something to do. You're like messing with the watches, and then if something breaks, then you gotta get them serviced. You gotta know a watchmaker.
That's just part of owning
a lot of
fucking high dollar shit, man.
It's a lot of shit, man.
It's
Everything
just part
is.
of owning.
Yeah, that's just part of That's
you
how
buy a Ferrari, you don't expect to have your tune-up done for $150.
Right. Ferrari itself, man, you
How
can't
much do
drive it
they
everywhere
expect,
because
Mikey?
speed bumps and shit.
Oh,
Well,
a
tune up.
lot.
It's got an EF. It's got a fuel injection. Why does it even need a tune up?
No, I was just making kind of a statement. If you own a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, you don't expect to pay Toyota, service prices for repairs.
It depends on who you go to, man. There's watchmakers that are independent and they know how to fix things. They can figure it out. They're not stupid. But like it's sometimes they can't fix certain things. Are so complicated that not too many people can work on it. Even the manufacturer, sometimes they can't fix it. They have to send it to Switzerland or somewhere, and then there's like an expert there that could do it. Sometimes they can't do it. So they have watches that are so complicated that nobody can. They'll tell you, "I'm sorry, we don't want to risk breaking this because then there's no replacement for this." You know what I mean? There's like watches like that. There's like one-off watches like back in the old days. They used to make them like those pocket watches. They can make their own part for it. It won't be like an original part. It'll be like fabricated. They have to fabricate it on a CNC.
We've got a super chat here. Let me catch up here. Patel Philippe, $5. Arch, look, Arch, I sense a bit of hostility here with you learning that Bear is getting another paddock and you're selling 3 shitters for a Moser.
Don't sell. They're not shitters, man. They're not shitters. This guy just trolling, man. They're not shitters, man.
I say
all those watches are
they're
elegant.
good watches to make a nice sideways move if you do it with the right one. But that Moser's not the right one. The solid gold sub would be.
Man. I wouldn't trade none of those watches, man. You'll be sad later when you.
I'd be more than happy with Archie's collection.
You'll be very upset because you'll be like, you remember those were good watches, all of them.
I have one nice watch, man. I'd be over the moon with Archie's collection.
Yeah, Mike, I kind of went a bit crazy. I would be over the moon if I didn't have some of the indebtedness. We've got a question here. Patel Philippe, $2. Poll update, please. We got a poll update. Let's have a look. Here we go. Let's get this up now. Here we go. Look at this. There's a poll update. How jealous is AC3 How jealous is AC3 of Bear's second potential? Protect. Somewhat jealous. Jealous. Recommended a shitter to him. Jealous. Far out. Look at that. Hey, Mikey.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you something, Mikey. I've actually been heavy looking around with watches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to work out. I got 7 pieces now, Mikey. 7 pieces, right?
Yeah. Yes, Arch.
I got 7 pieces. And I got to tell you something. It's sometimes these pieces don't make you that happy. JLC Breguet. What makes you happy, Mikey?
You know, having a goal and reaching it, or a dream and reaching it, makes me happy. So, you know, collecting and getting a new watch definitely would make me happy, but it doesn't define my happiness. Happiness is just straight up, I mean, rock bottom about family, friends and family and health. And in that respect, I'm a very happy person. I've got a wonderful family, and I'm taking care of my mom, and I've got 2 kick-ass brothers, and a really my dad is my hero, man. You know, he's 3 years removed from that airplane crash. Remember that, Archie?
Yes.
4 compound fractures in his leg, and he's beyond fucked up. Now he's 88 now. He can walk. He can fucking walk farther than I can.
Incredible, Mikey.
But yeah, no happiness. I mean, watches don't, in and of themselves, make you happy. You know, it's the love of the hobby. You know, I mean, marble collectors. Look at them. You know, I mean, they're totally into collecting like dollar things that cost between $1 and, you know, in some special cases $100, let's say. You know, but collecting them makes them happy.
That's a good point, Mikey. Happiness can be sometimes the most simplest of things.
Well, yeah, it is the simplest of things. That's where people get muddy it up with, oh my God, I'm not going to be happy unless I have this Rolex, right?
We got some super chats coming in fast. We got JDMTL, $3. Eddie, what pill do you take? Eddie, what pill did you take so mature? Fake me dead.
What is that? I don't understand that. I don't take any.
Jimmy, $5. Mike, can you please describe to us what a thug accent is?
Thug accent is what Eddie sounded like yesterday, and not what he sounds like today.
I don't believe that, man.
Well, Eddie, you have like when you're driving, and in basically the last few times you've been on, you've had a real heavy street.
Because you don't understand where I'm from. Hey, you don't understand where
I do. I've done jail time. I've not done.
Chicago is a very dangerous part of the country, man. You can, you think I could be killed like today. I could go out and be in the car.
I'm just saying.
Could shoot me, and I'll be sitting in the car with a fucking bullet hole in the head, man.
Hang on 1 minute there. We got Patel, Philippe, $5, AC3. Hang on. Stop. AC3, if Dave had a Tiffany 6007, would you take it today? No, I think they're overpriced. The market price for them is too high.
some of those watches are weird, man. I'm not into like I don't know, man. Who are these? They target certain people, certain. I know you don't like that watch. It's too simple for you, man. Your watches are more complex than that little Patek, man. It's simple. Keep your watches, keep your
I'm
collection
going to take
intact.
a photo. Mikey, just cover me for a minute. I'm going to take a photo just out the door. Oh, fuck.
Archie, keep your collection intact. Don't
Just
sell
1
any
minute,
of it.
guys. I'll just be 1 minute. I got to take a quick call.
Hey, Mike, listen, man. It's where I come from is not a joke, man. This place is life and death, man. I shouldn't even. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
I'm
understand
watching out every
completely, Eddie.
minute.
Dude,
Somebody can walk up to me and fucking blow my fucking brains out anywhere
yeah,
in
look,
Chicago.
I give you all of that. Okay, my issue, it's not an issue, but it's just an observation, is when you first came on, and even yesterday, you speak with this really heavy, like kind of what I could call the thug kind of thuggy sounding accent, and today you're out of character, let's say, because you're sounding much more, you know, like non thuggy. You're coming across
Yeah.
without that accent, and it's just
Oh
yeah,
man, different
it,
days are different emotional,
uh,
states, man.
yeah. That's amazing, man. I don't. My accent doesn't change, like when day to day, depending on what happens. But it's all good, man. It's all
It's
good.
dynamics, man. Dynamics. I'm not
I,
like that. I'm not really like that. Like,
you really got me
wow.
wondering, Eddie. I swear to God. I
What are
mean,
you wondering?
well, I want to believe everything you
Speak
say,
your mind,
100%.
man. Speak your
Uh,
mind.
oh, I am. You bet I am.
I
But
respect you. I don't. Do I ever? Have I ever like told you
no,
fuck
dude,
you or not?
we've always been on the level. I have always
I
spoken
never.
to you on the
I tell
level.
you the truth. I don't lie to
I
anybody,
have
man. I
never,
tell
you
you
know what,
always
you
the
know how
truth.
everybody fucking when they answer they go, "Man," like you
This
say?
is joking around. This
I
was
have
joking
never
around.
done that. I have
It was
never
just a
done that.
joke, man. It's just
Yeah, but you know
joking.
what? They're fucking with you when they do that. Every time
It's
they do
fine.
it,
I don't
it's
care. I don't
bullshit.
do it. It's
I don't
fine. I
like
don't.
to see it.
They, it's okay, man.
Okay, well, cool. I'm glad you're cool with it. That's very good
I
because
don't.
on this
It doesn't bother
stream,
me anymore, man. I have
on
a
this
job interview
stream,
tomorrow. I'm trying to get back on my feet, man.
okay, cool.
I have
It's
to.
very good
Try to
because on
figure.
this
I have to
stream you got
speak
to have
to
real thick skin,
important
man. Dude,
VIPs tomorrow.
you got to let somebody else talk sometime.
I'm
You know,
sorry, man.
you like, when there's a pause and I start speaking, let me speak, and then I'll try to keep it short so that you can carry on. But we can't talk over each other. All right.
Okay.
Um, but anyways, no, dude, it's all good. Me and you are on the level. I feel like I identify with you more than a lot of people because I've done jail time.
It
I
has nothing to
fucking
do with. It has nothing to do with jail
I know.
time.
Um,
Just, I
well,
wish I'd never
you
went to
speak a
jail.
lot about your time that you did, but you did pen time.
Sometimes I do. I get upset about it too.
Yeah, no.
I made a bad decision. It caused
We've all made
problems for
bad
me.
decisions. I spent a decade as a fucking junkie living under a bridge, dude. Um, fucking tell me about bad decisions. You know, we've all made bad decisions. But you know what? Right now, today, we have control, and It's time to make good decisions, man. Time to fucking buy a nice watch, man. Um, I mean, obviously, you've got to hustle, right? You live with your mom. I lived with my mom till a little while ago, till she moved out. But my house burnt down a few years ago, so that's why I had to move in with her. But do you live with your mom and you got to hustle?
Yeah,
You obviously got some money coming in doing something, but
not a lot of money.
yeah.
I was
Well,
working, man.
how do
I
you
was working.
what do you think it would take to get you into like decent money? To where you could save up and in a year's time put a G away a month, and buy a Rolex at the end of
Yeah.
a year? What would that take? I know
I
if
could
you go
buy
down
one
to
today if I wanted it, but I don't need it like that. Hang on a minute.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand. Sometimes, Mikey, sometimes we try to be friendly with people. They kind of misconstrue it. You know what I mean?
Oh no, me and Eddie are having a completely civil conversation, man. 100%. We're not having an argument, not one bit. But I'm asking him the same question you're asking him, just a little bit differently. Because I would love for Eddie to, like you say, find something he likes to do, make a shitload of money, and have enough to go buy fucking nice watches. It's cool to appreciate them and be into them, but it sucks to never be able to own one.
Let me throw this up, Mikey. Let me throw this up on the screen. Give me your opinion on this.
That's your collection.
Well, actually, that's got my son's tuner in it. Son's tuner.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about getting I got to tell you, I'm thinking about getting a Breitling Super Ocean to fill a steel dive watch I'd like to have.
Steel. And you don't want to get a sub.
I got a two-tone bluesy.
Oh, okay. What about what about a 50 fathoms or?
Oh, they're a bit expensive. Expensive,
Well, I was going to say then the next thing would be like the the Royal Oak, but those are expensive too. What else is there? What about a Doxa? Get the top of the line Doxa. They're not that much money. I think $3,000, $4,000, and they're kick ass. They're kick.
I could never live that down, Mikey.
No, okay. You got to go a little. You got to shoot a little higher, right?
What's the point of getting that?
I wouldn't mind a Breitling. I wouldn't mind a Breitling. You know that? A Breitling.
Yeah, Breitling would be very cool.
Have you ever owned a Breitling, Mike?
No, but I'd love to get a Navitimer. I believe I think is the model I like. It's the one that the bezel barely has a bezel, and the dial tapers in.
Look at this, Mikey. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful collection.
I got enough chronographs, I think.
No, keep the Tudor. You need the.
You're a bit chrono heavy.
Black Bay or whatever that one was.
That's a Tudor that he gave to his son.
I know.
You just put it in there.
That's a nice Tudor, man. That Black Bay one, that was a beautiful watch too. All these watches are good. Don't sell none of them, man. You don't need it.
Watches 10 Canadian Arch. Can you recommend me something besides the 6006? Old Man Calatrava or World Time? Recommend cool. Second paddock for me. Please get rid of the JLC, Tourbillon, Hillbilly Tourbillon, and the Bregstar.
So he's asking, give me something besides the 6006 or the Calatrava or the World Time. What else is there other than those?
Hey Archie, if you get rid of any of those, you're gonna be really, really sad, man.
We're not talking about getting rid of shit. We're just talking about models.
I gotta tell you, I gotta grab this super chat. Arch, can you recommend me? This is Bear Clooney. Arch, can you recommend me something besides the 6006? Old Man Kelly or World Time? Now he needs something big and modern and prosperous. Okay.
Bear likes
old. Okay, he doesn't want a Calatrava. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Or the world. See, the World Time is such amazing bang per buck.
So what else is there from Patek? What other models? Let's pull some cool models up that aren't one of these three. What's out there? Show us.
I tell you what is out there, right? You know what is out. I'll show you what is
I
out there
want to
now.
know. Inquiring minds want to know, Arch. I need to know because I don't know Patek. So you need to help me. Help me along. Pull up something other than these three that is fucking cool. I want to see it.
Yeah. I understand, Mikey.
40 millimeters, hopefully 39 max minimum. 39 minimum.
Let's get her up.
There's like this watch for 500
How about
bucks.
this, man? Look at this. This is amazing bang per buck. Look at
Ooh.
this.
Hey Archie, that's a beautiful piece too.
Now,
Jacob Cultra, look at that.
That's like a world time. That is a
Absolutely.
world time.
Is that's like 40 or 41, isn't it?
That's like Patek.
Yeah.
It's
It's a Jacob Cultra.
Is it what size? What size? What's the size? It looks large-ish.
42, I think.
42. Yeah. This is all that in a bag of chips, man. Right there.
That's beautiful.
The only problem is
you know what I'd say?
Being a JLC.
Keep going.
What's that?
You know, there are some amazing watches out there. And you just got to find them. You know what I mean? You just
have
to.
How much is a watch like that?
This one is a find, and I will say personally, I think JLC's underrated. I mean, other companies have used their movements for thousands of years, right? So even higher end, ultimate watches are, people would generally consider or think Patek is higher than JLC, but I believe Patek used JLC movements in a lot of their watches in the past, right, Arch?
They did.
Yeah, so
They
JLC, I think, is a very underrated company. They make shit that is of the same heritage, been around just as long, and makes just as high of quality, and everything that Patek is, and then some, if that. But they're just underrated, and so on the tail end, like if you're just not going to sell it for as much, if you happen to buy it,
I'll show you the perfect bear watch. The perfect bear watch.
I think that one you just pulled up is perfect bear watch, right? You just stop right there.
Instead of getting two, why doesn't he just get the perpetual on the end there?
That's beautiful. The cream one?
Yeah, that's like Tan's got.
Oh, yeah. Syringe
I got to catch up on these super chats. We'll come back to Bear's Dilemma. Patel Philippe, $2. AC3, give us 3 reasons the 6006 is better than the 600. Give us 3 reasons the 6007 is better than the 6006. Okay, the reasons: number 1, slightly bigger. Number 2, the date at 3. Number 4, cool strap. Number 3. Number 4, it's got the big rotor. Won't have a rooted rotor. We got JD MTL, $2.80. Thank you, Mike. I think Eddie's fake. Patel Philippe, $5. The smaller box or even roll, the harder to fill, my son. These 8-piece box, mate, is ripe for shit filler.
I like that one with the hands, the one on the right, all the way to the right.
I'm a light to guard that collection, man.
I like those hands on the all the way to the right. Those hands are pretty cool.
We got Pine Baron, $5. Arch was offered a 5726A today. Thoughts? You offered it from a AD. Grab it. Grab it. That's actually a Nautilus annual calendar in steel. Steel. That's a very valuable
Nautilus.
piece.
Yeah. Nautilus and steel.
5726A. Let's call it up. Very valuable piece. Oops. Look at that.
Don't the steel Nautiluses pull more money than the precious metal ones?
Bringing it up now. There we go.
Not alive.
Would you grab that? Seriously, that is a beautiful watch.
I would rock that watch. I would prefer just a basic 3-hander without the extra, subdial, but I would rock that watch regardless. What size is
I don't know,
this?
man. That's too expensive. And I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that look. I mean, they're okay, but man, I'm not a huge fan of that style.
Yeah, it's not my favorite style of watch either, Eddie. But we're spitting on the wall right now.
I would grab it. I think if
dreaming.
you got to check, if he was offered it at retail, who was he offered it by? Was it a dealer, or was it who offered him this?
What does that mean? You would rock that watch? What does that mean?
Wear it.
Wear
man,
it.
Wear
I would
it.
wear it.
Love it, man.
How are you going to pay for it?
I wasn't even going into that. I was just saying I appreciate that
too.
watch.
We got a super chat from SD43, £2. We want bareback. Ask him while he's here. 40%. Yes, we definitely do want bear back. We've got Ross Rachel Brady Network, $5. Eddie, I know we have our differences and disagree on things, but I want to reach out and hope you accept my apology and we can be friends.
You gotta apologize to me, man. You didn't do me wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong.
Eddie sounds exactly the same as he's always sounded. He doesn't sound any different today than he did yesterday.
Hey, one time I was in. Listen to this. You want to hear something funny? I was in the court one time.
That's
and
funny.
it's like this African guy turns around and he's like, "Would these mean guilty or not guilty?"
What did he say?
He said, "Would these mean guilty or not guilty?"
Wow.
He said, you don't need to bother. Just turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Would
You'll
these
find
mean
out.
guilty or not guilty? Hey, that shit's funny as hell, man.
Just hang on one tick there.
What part of Chicago are you in, Eddie?
Huh?
What part of Chicago are you in?
In downtown, man.
Like where Good Times took place, kind of that area.
Yeah. Ain't we lucky we got them?
That was a good show, man.
Good times, ain't we lucky we got
We
'em?
got them down.
Yeah.
Good times.
JJ from Good Times. That's me, man.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Yeah. Thelma was fine.
And what about the mother that was named after a state?
Hey, I used to have a friend that lived in the projects, man,
was
and
her
he took me in there, man. Right there when they had Cabrini Green, they took me in there, man. It was dangerous.
What was the mom's name?
I don't know. I forgot.
Esther Roll.
Flo.
No.
Esther
Florida.
Roll. It was Esther Roll.
Was it Florida?
It was Mama. Florida.
Evans.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah,
Evans.
Florida. She's named after a state.
That's how people are known sometimes.
Yeah, yep, it is.
The state of Florida is named after somebody.
And so on and so on. And they told two people, and they told two people. Yep.
Yeah. What's it called?
Now, we've got a super chat here from Patel Philippe, $5. It was from Pine Barrens AD. Give him good advice. If you can get that at retail, grab it.
Oh,
grab it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful watch. See, Pine Barren doesn't flip or resell. He's a good guy. It depends if you like it.
You know, I wouldn't like if I had money. Like I would buy maybe one watch. That's it, man. You know what I mean? It would have to signify some sort of like good time in my life or something, you know, or like something like that, you know.
Sure.
I wouldn't like
I've
just
got a
buy a
watch like
watch.
that. I've got my father's
Fuck it,
watch
man.
from
You
when
know,
I was.
right now people aren't buying that many. You know, people because like the economy is screwed up right now. You know, a lot of shit is going on, and these things are cool things to have if you're rich. You know, but if you're not rich, you know, it's like you're thinking, man, should I buy a watch or am I gonna be able to? You know, what am I gonna do tomorrow? How am
Yeah,
I gonna pay my bills, man?
good point. It's pretty silly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A watch don't. You can't eat your watch when you're starving, man.
Good point. We've got a super chat here from Little Dave, $2. Mike the Snake, when does the Viper Den debut on Dungeon?
Haven't talked to anybody. No plans.
Dirk Diglock, $2. 40%. Fuck you. Pay me. Man. And we got JD MTL, $2.80. Eddie is Red Sluggo, your brother. Fake me dead.
Yeah.
And there we go. That's how it goes.
I wish I can afford one of those like super like high end like with the minute repeater or like something with some sophisticated watch. Like, you know, these are all like simple watches. They're okay. I mean, yeah, okay. They're, you know, name brands, but I want something, man, you know, like crazy.
Yeah, if I had money,
shit,
I would include a crazy watch in my collection. But I tend to
I would
prefer the
want.
more the simple watches, like a
Would you,
300.
hey, Archie? Would you trade your whole collection for like a Tourbillon or like one of those like Sonore minute repeater watches, like high end?
Look, I don't. I love them, but no.
Yeah, it's not. It'd be too much, man. And plus, if something goes wrong with it, man.
Yeah, you can't just have one. Then your
These
whole
things-
world's
toys
wrapped
for
up in
rich
one watch.
Let's get real. These things are toys for rich people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're beautiful things, man. There's something that, like, man, if you had a minute repeater and just listening to how it makes that noise, man, it's just fucking. It's so cool, man. Imagine those kind of people, man. There's people like that have that shit, man. They're like super collectors, man. Super rich. They don't care. That money is nothing to them, man. You know, they can have anything. They buy those kind of watches. And they appreciate. Some of them appreciate. Some of them just buy them as an investment. They don't even care about them. They're just like, here, we have this as an investment. In 5-10 years, they'll be worth more, and they could sell it, flip it, or something.
That's not how I buy. But I always
I
end
know,
up
but
selling
there's
my
people
shit.
that there's
I always
smart
end up.
people that.
I always end up selling my shit and losing money on it
No,
anyway. So
I'm not like that either. I like things to have, but like they don't care. There's people that they buy stuff just as an investment.
Oh,
They
yeah.
buy it
We
so
got
they can
Jock
sell it
jumping
later.
on. Hey, Jock, what's going on? Hello?
You there, Jock? Arch, I gotta go for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Right. Archie,
No worries.
seriously, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, what's wrong?
This fucking show. It's turned into a
Why?
shit show. Your main show used to be something I didn't want to be part of because I didn't have the knowledge to be part of this. You're letting fucking people run it. I can't run a fucking show. This used to be about luxury goods in the morning when I woke up. It's turned into a farce. It's worse than the dungeon, bro. What the fuck's going on? Where the fuck's Eddie gone? He's another one I need to talk to. And Mike, what the fuck? Oh, I've been to back in jail, eh? I know. I'm a man. I've been to jail. Who gives a fuck? Do you really think that's good conversation?
I'm just trying to
Mike.
say that I identify with Eddie because he spent so much time talking about how much time he spent in jail. I
Fuck how
felt
much
like
time
I
you've done
identify
in
with him a
fucking
little
jail. identify because you've been a fucking prisoner. Big fucking deal. Whoop-de-doo.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not making a big
It's a
fucking deal about
you,
it.
you know, Mike. You know, shut the fuck up. You know this about luxury goods. You remember the morning
Don't tell
show?
me to
This
shut
show.
the fuck up, dude.
I don't tell you to shut up. I'm telling you right now. Telling you right now.
I don't
You're a man,
talk to
are
you that way. You don't
Well,
talk
I'm
to me
talking
that
to you
way,
right
okay?
now, mate. I don't give a fuck what you say, Mike.
I
You
don't care. I
fucking
don't
big
give a
up
fuck
Eddie
either.
like he's on a fucking pedestal. For what reason, Mike? You're helping. You're
No,
enabling
I'm
him.
just trying to
You're
talk to him
enabling.
on a
You're
fucking even
enabling.
keel level.
You're enabling someone that
No.
shouldn't be in this show. Yes, you are, bro. Come on. Come on,
If he
man.
wants to be here and learn, I'm all for it. But like I keep saying, I don't get him yet. I don't understand him
Mate,
yet.
no
He's
one
out
can
of.
understand him. He shouldn't be here on this show like this. If he wants to come in
He's
a bear
back.
dungeon,
Eddie's back.
good.
Okay, I'll let you have him, Jock. He's all yours, man. Okay.
Oh, I'm not having him. I'm telling him. And you're letting guys come on with fucking fake watches, Arch. 2 fake watches. Fully.
Yeah.
Fake Wimbledon and a fake fucking Daytona. Like it's okay. I remember in the past, Arch, you would fucking rip them apart, people for coming on with fake watches when you have big collectors here, right? Who want to hear about watch knowledge, but you let a guy come on sitting in his shitty fucking Mercedes flexing a fake watch from the Russian. What the fuck's that about? What's happened, man?
Hey, it is what it is. Mental
It's
jock,
not
but we
Arch.
love
It's
you.
not, bro.
And
It's not. You used to get people like Mr. Zoso, all these people I love to hear about watch knowledge in the morning, right? The dungeon's the dungeon. It's its own entity. The problem I have is this main show's turning into that, and I hate it. I don't like it. I like to hear
no
from all
worries,
these
we've
great...
noted. I'll talk to management.
It's not about that, man. Just think about who's coming on and how the show's moving. Like, Mike's good when you talk... Let's say, for example, right? Mike, if you talk about cars and then watches, fine. He has knowledge on that. The problem is you've got this guy, fucking Eddie, who literally talks over people, has no knowledge. I don't have the knowledge to come on this show.
Hey, fuck
I
you,
like to
man.
hear
Who the
about
fuck
it.
are you, man? Who the fuck are you, man?
Big boy talking to me now, are you, son? The
You
fuck
ain't
are you?
shit,
Yeah, I'll
man.
boot
You
you
ain't
in
nobody,
5
nigga.
seconds.
Who the fuck
I'm
you
a
talking
nobody.
to,
Yeah.
man?
You call me a nigger. You call me a nigger.
Yeah, you a
Bro.
nigger, man.
Hey,
Boot
guys,
him,
come on,
Arch.
guys.
Boot him, Arch. You shouldn't be saying those words, mate. You know that's not a good
You know,
thing to
mental
say, by
jock,
the way.
I got
Fucking
a few
sand
problems
nigger.
with
Get out of
you.
here,
All I
man.
have
Don't
is
talk to me
constant
like that, you fucking
drama
piece
with
of
you
shit.
and Lux. I mean, fuck, what
I'm
am
not
I
talking about
supposed
Lux.
to do?
That's done. But done and dusted. At least he fucking stands up for himself. Eddie, who you talking to, bro?
Hey, fuck
Who
you, man.
talking
Don't
to?
talk to me like that. You don't know who are you talking to. You talking shit
I don't
about me,
care. I
man.
do know who I'm
Fuck you,
talking
man.
to. I know I'm talking to a fucking blump
I don't
blump.
want
Shut
to
the
talk
fuck
to
up,
you,
bro.
piece of
I
shit.
don't
You
give a fuck
fucking
you've been to
sand
prison.
nigger. Go fuck yourself, man.
You call me a what, sorry? What'd you call me? You're letting this happen in your show, Arch. Those words. Good lad.
Yeah, but
It's a
what
very good
choices
idea.
do I have, Eddie?
Boot him.
I mean, mental jock. I'm trying to
You
get
heard
people
it.
on the
How many
stream.
He's proven my point. He's proven my point. He's right there. He's proven my point, what I'm saying. The man with the big words gives a fuck.
Here we
The
go.
problem
We've
is
got
that
Super Chat from Pine Baron, $10. Is the AD market soft? I was offered 2 Aquanauts, green and blue, and another Nautilus. I'm usually not on the AD radar or shortlist. I'm normally not on the AD's radar or shortlist like this. They have much better customers than me. What gives? The market is very tough, Pine Baron. It is evaporated. The market, things are taking a lot longer to sell. If they think anybody could remotely buy something, they'd jump on it.
anyway, Arch, I'm going to go, okay? Pine Barron's a good lad, by the way, so give him the advice you
love
can, mate. He's a big
Pine
supporter of
Baron,
you,
he's a
obviously.
great guy. Thank you.
I just came in to fucking give you my
No
10
worries, man.
cents on
Love
this,
it.
alright?
Love it,
Alright,
man.
Anyway, Mike, I love you, man. Sorry about that. I just got this fucking Eddie guy's annoyed me, but I'll speak to you in a bit.
Yeah, I understand, man. But you know, like, just know that I'll never talk to you that way. And
It's just annoying me last little bit with this guy Eddie, and I do mean it. I do apologise.
I share a lot of your same feelings and same sentiments. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, have a good show. I just thought I'd
right on.
come in and give my 10 cents, which probably means nothing, but hey, what can I do? Anyway, have a good one, Mike.
So,
See you later, Arch.
I'm jumping on, just trying to help Arch
I know
out.
you are, mate. You're
Because
doing your
nobody
best,
else is jumping on. And
I can't. It's very early. I just heard it when I was getting up
we
for
need
work,
we
and I
need
just
some knowledgeable people to
We got
jump
Ross,
on.
Rachel, Brady. We're bringing the big troops in now with the big guns.
Now
are
it's a
coming on.
full-fledged fucking circus clown show.
yeah,
Woohoo!
bye, see you
Right
later.
on. We got Ross. now
Fucking-
it's a full fucking right on, Ross. I love you, man. How you doing?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, we got
doing
Hoff
okay. How about
on
you?
Smash. Hoff on Smash the Hoffster. Let me
Archie, you
quickly.
gotta let people finish too. Ross was saying something, but
Well,
yeah,
I'm doing okay. I just hopped on to say
make it quick.
I was very, very upset. I'm controlling myself with what Eddie just said.
Yeah, that was.
I agree. That's why I jumped on too. And Arch, I don't know what the fuck you've been doing this past week with this jerk off Eddie. I mean, you sit there and go, "Oh, I'm trying to get people to jump on." Who wants to jump on with this guy nonstop talking? He's showing fake watches. He's dropping racist fucking terms. I mean, what new low are you looking to hit this week?
I'm trying to be civil with the
Eddie,
guy.
Eddie was a longtime friend of mine.
He's poison, Arch.
Okay, thank you.
I happen to.
He reminds me of another guy that we know who used the same word and got away with it scot-free.
I don't know who that would be, but
look,
anyway.
Yeah, he tells people to kill themselves and makes fun of their disabilities, but he's allowed to get away with it. The hypocrisy.
It's because he brings in a lot of money, Herman. I've spoken to you about that. It's the dollar. I need the dollar.
Sacrifices must be made.
Now, Hoffmeister, how are you?
Just dandy. How about yourself?
Hoff, let me show you quickly. The AD market is soft. It's beyond soft. It is fucking melt. It is garbage. The whole watch market is not the same. Hoff, Pine Barrens being offered stuff. Yeah, that's because the market is shit. It is garbage. How bad do you reckon it is, Hoff?
What's wrong with getting those two Aquanauts, though? The green or blue, I would take either one. They're beauties.
So the AD market, I was offered.
Is the AD market soft? I was offered two Aquanauts, green or blue. I'm assuming those are the 42 mil white golds. I don't know the reference numbers
white
like
gold,
you guys.
That's the grenade and the blue. I love the blue.
Me
it's
too.
Expensive, but
but it's well worth it. And another Nautilus. I don't know which one he has, but I mean, it sounds like great times to me.
Yeah.
Good point.
A lot of money, but you got to pay to play. But those are top level, top notch watches, man.
And we're also the market
How's
is
it going,
terrible,
Hoff?
Baron. People are
Doing well, Mikey. And by the way, I give you a lot of credit for speaking up earlier. You were saying what a lot of people were feeling.
hey, good
Kudos to you.
on you. We got Patel Philippe $2. Jock is suggesting you recruit Lux. Thank you. And we got Rich Mitch £2. Love to my Scouts brethren. Thank you. Scots brethren. That's the mental Jock. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's up, Ross? Good to see you, buddy.
I want to
Hey, you
show
too,
you
Hoff.
something. I want to show you something, Hoffmeister. Now that I got some quality talent, no disrespect to other panelists here, but Hoffmeister is a connoisseur of the big brands.
Oh, stop it.
What do I put in the box here? What's missing in the hole? Tell me what's missing.
We're playing this game. Well, what are you going to get rid of? Because you need to lose something to get something in there. You're
No,
not filling
I want to
this-
have 8 in the box.
Then borrow a watch from your son.
Sorry?
You did that earlier.
Borrow a watch from your son.
Oh, that's so nasty, Hoff. Why would you say that to me?
Because you're not going to be able to fund anything worthwhile going in there, and you're just
Okay,
going
how
to
about
be...
this? There we go. I took your advice.
Yeah, see?
Tuna, The tuna, and I love the tuna. You know I love the tuna. What do you think?
Now, if you just put the Explorer up in the top row and the JLC in
Top
place
row
where
is
the
precious
Polar.
metal. Top row is precious metals.
Yeah, but there's also precious metals and precious brands.
So you got Breguet, Patek, JLC, Rolex, because it's got the gold in it. They all got gold in it.
Yeah, fair. All right, I see your vision there.
Yeah.
No, not the way.
Otherwise, I have JJ. If I mixed it around like you said, JJ would be screaming at me.
Well, we all like to filter around different things, right? To sort out what's most important to us. So if precious metal is what you pay the most attention to, I'm a brand whore, so brands would be how I would lay it out.
Yeah, the material's secondary in my book as well.
Arch,
Yes,
by the way, a lot of
cool.
people are asking, what's the plan for Watch Time New York? Are you still open to it or what?
It's not looking good, guys. I got to be totally honest with you.
I want to go.
I broke the
I'm going to try
windscreen
to
in the
go.
Beamer half.
Yeah, but I mean,
Insurance wants me to go with a non-genuine.
Who the hell cares? It's like Safelite or whatever the window carrier is. It'll be to the same specs.
You reckon?
Yeah. What, you think there's a high performance windshield, an M-class windshield? You know? I don't know if the do you have heads-up display?
Yes.
So I'm sure that that's the only thing I'd be making sure it's compatible with. If you see any issue there.
Okay.
In this way, they cover it on insurance. One less bill you got to worry about. And then we start promoting this watch time stuff.
Okay.
If you're into it.
Huff, the road trip was a disaster.
I know, but we knew this going into it. You said you wanted to go to enjoy it, the car. So hopefully you at least did that.
Yeah, I scratched a wheel and broke the windscreen.
Well, welcome to enjoying car driving. Then you realize why they're depreciating assets. Every time you use them, something goes wrong.
Yes. We got super chat from Bear, $5. Love all these guys on the panel. Good to see you, gents. And with that, Bear, jump on.
Yes, come on, Bear.
Thank you.
Save
Love
us,
you.
dear Bear.
Thank you. Bear, we love you.
Love you, Bear. Miss you terribly.
If my
Do
camera
you
was
think
working,
this is
I
a
would turn
complete
it on right
collection?
now.
Huff,
Huh?
is this a complete collection?
By what standards?
Is this just a great collection?
Yeah, I mean, what more do you need realistically in this collection? That's why I say I would be replacing stuff more so than just adding, because I don't see a hole you need to fill.
But he has like irregular attachments to the two gold watches.
Because
up
he's
top.
trying to convince himself, Mikey.
I know that, but so let's say
That's him desperately trying to convince himself. The same way, anytime people super chat to the Almighty Pontiff asking for watch advice, he has to pander JLC or an open heart Zenith, because he's trying to convince himself if he can convert enough people.
We all know that. I think he even knows that.
Hey, Hoffmeister, guess what?
Huh?
I'm going in on Tuesday to pick up my box.
To pick up what?
The LV box,
From
man.
Louis Vuitton that they were repairing?
Painted.
Oh, with the AC3.
Yes.
Oh, exciting. Are you psyched?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, so this is why you're worried about filling up 8 slots. See, now it all starts to make sense.
I was offered a swap, by the way. Can I tell you what I was offered?
Okay.
Angelic Slayer, $3. Bam! Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Let's give a good old fashioned bear growl. Arr!
Now, I was
There
offered
you
a
go.
swap.
That's why he's got his own network, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We got the Breguet, the JLC, and the Zenith for a Calatrava 5227.
Wait, I'm sorry. The JLC.
The Breguet.
Okay.
And the Zenith. Boom, boom, boom.
For
5227 Patek Philippe.
5227. Now, I'm not as good with these reference
That's
numbers.
the hinged back Calatrava.
Oh, yeah, the one you showed me before. Let me pull this up because I got to imagine I'm not the only punter here who doesn't have these numbers memorized. And I can confirm whether this is still a proper. Let's see here. What about this? Is this
That's
what
it.
we're talking?
That's it. Except in white gold with the cream face.
Oh, white gold.
Yep.
And you don't like it because, let me guess, the World Times white gold?
Yeah. And also, there are 3 heavy hitters I've got to give up. Or 2 heavy hitters.
What about if you had white gold with a black dial? Would that be more
that'd
tolerable?
be a deal. I could do that. I could do that.
Yeah, I think I could do that too. That's why I present it.
But
do you think maybe he could look around for one with a black dial? We're talking Dave,
no. The other swap was
Look
3
at this. If you had that black one with those cufflinks right there, think about how fucking sick that would be. In your old school tuxedo, remember your OG intro?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got super chats. We got the Angelic Slayer Bear one. Here's Neo.
$10. What do you do when you watch is untrue? You cut the shitter off and find something new. I need another watch in my life.
I love Neo. By the way, you hear the big bet going on? Neo is trying to check his schedule and figure out travel accommodations to come to Watch Time New York. If he can figure it out, and he books his travel, Curly's gonna buy a 2-tone Sea Dweller 43. And once he does that, Neo's gonna be obligated to give OC on camera. So not only reveal himself, go on camera, and give OC the old Greek hello. Kiss on each cheek.
Wow, I'd almost fly to New York to do that.
I mean, how would you want to miss out on that, Arch?
Huff. How do I get to New York? Tell me how I do it. I know how to get to Carnegie Hall, but I don't know how to get to New York.
It's very simple, Arch. We got to start mentioning it, reminding punters, and remind everyone what they're tuning in for. Some good old-fashioned watch talk.
I got to be honest.
Get back on the ball.
Do you really want to go, Archie?
Let me show you how expensive.
Yeah, answer Mikey's question.
What about the Japan trip? What about the
Do you even really want to go at all?
What about the family's
Archie?
Japan trip? Hello?
Okay, your turn.
comes
Go ahead.
Going to Japan,
Hey,
right? What about
business comes first. I got to make the money.
I see. Okay.
Archie,
well,
I
make the money.
think your traveling is fucking killing your show. You need to stop traveling. That's my opinion.
What do you think, Huff?
Send the wife and kids to Japan and come hang with the punters in New York. Let's get this business back on track, baby.
Or do that. Yeah.
I'll just kind of have a look. What date should I go to New York from? Let's give me the dates. I'm going to go on Agoda and I'm going to have a look at prices now for hotels.
Yeah.
All right. So, watch time that Friday is the October 18th.
Okay, so I need to. Okay.
So you want to make sure you come in at least Thursday, so you can unwind before
It's
that Friday night.
Manhattan, I need to stay, isn't it?
Yeah. If you want me to do research too, I can look
Okay.
on local sites to find
18th.
you.
I need to arrive on the 17th, the day before, don't I?
Yes.
And 17th, 18th, and I go back on the Monday or the Tuesday.
Exactly. The 21st.
Okay, one room, one adult, no children. There we go.
And you could split it with Mikey because there's a lot of appetite in the community for Mikey to come as well.
Okay,
I'd love to go, but I would
Here
prefer
we
to
go.
make it
Let's
a
have a
hit
look
and
at
run.
the room cost. Let's have a look at how much these rooms cost.
I want to go there for Saturday morning, leave Saturday night.
Totally. But it's just, I want to make sure Arch understands, like, you two together are a huge offer that people are excited about.
Oh, that would be epic if Archie and I were able to rebel stream.
Yes, and
do a
you
show
can hold
together.
the camera, Mikey, right? We could trust you with gonzoing and being Archie's
Oh,
hand
yeah.
to make sure
You
he
know-
stays on track.
100%.
I believe in you, Mikey.
Totally, man. Yeah.
Where's
I don't drink. I don't fuck around. I don't party. you know,
Hold on. We got a super chat, Arch. Patel Philippe right here.
We got a super chat, Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, I'll book you the same Air Canada itinerary I sent you yesterday on WhatsApp today if you want. But you need to seal the deal right now.
Come on, Arch. Listen, you said business isn't going well. This could be the last opportunity for you to make it to New York. Let's be honest here. You want to go out
That's a
fighting?
really good point. That's a really good point.
Make sure you have a memory to go out on a high note. This is the way to do it, my friend. And you know the business could use a shot in the arm right now. And this is the way to get people back on track. You want people to forget about this road trip? This is the way to do it.
If we can put it together and get
And Mikey with you, then this way you know someone can hold the camera. You don't have to stress that bullshit. They won't be chasing you in the morning. If Mikey needs to do a little gonzoing, you know it'll help out. And the community really wants to see it. And everyone would love to see the snake. You know, think of all the effort and time Mike's put into your channel. This would be a great way of rewarding him.
So let's have a look there. Patel's going to buy the ticket. I just got to find accommodation in New York.
Okay.
Okay, how about we reduce it to what I can afford a night, which is about anything under $520 a night. Okay.
And I'll do some looking on my own too.
Yeah, man, that is like
No, Mikey, those prices are Australian right now too. Keep that in mind.
okay, because like I'm the bargain master. Like I would be finding a Motel 6 like 10 miles out of town for 140 grand a night, dude.
Pod 51, it's $444
I'm not spending $400 a night on a room.
What was the price last year when you went? Just out of curiosity.
It was about 500. It's gone down a little bit.
Okay, look at the one right above it too. There was 3 something. Well, let me look around too.
Where is Chelsea, New York.
Yeah, it's Midtown. But if that only has 2 stars, I'd beware.
Bring a sleeping bag. We could find a nice hostel.
No, but Arch, I think you could find something decent for less than what you paid at the pod, honestly. I remember sending you links to like really nice hotels that were even cheaper, and you were adamant about thugging it out at the pod. Said it was part of the experience. You knew that part of town. So if you want to do the pod, but we can also find you, better accommodations for less money.
Yeah. Pod 51's okay, isn't it?
You're the one staying there. Was it convenient? Listen, the
But-
most important thing is you want to be somewhere in Midtown, right? Because that's where everyone's going to be. That's where the events are. It's not one of those things where you want to be 10 miles out of town at all.
Oh, really? Okay.
No.
All right.
It'll be a nightmare getting in and out. You
Okay.
definitely don't want to do that. And there'll be so much going on. You'll understand when you go through it, Mikey.
Okay. Because I was thinking
so
that
much
there might be a
nonstop,
subway
and then
you could
it's
just jump
like
on
the
and
days start really early. It's just all about getting motivated and connecting with people too. There's going to be so many people that want to see him. He has to be in a convenient area.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be a chaperone or anything.
Come on, Mikey.
Come on, Mikey. Nothing's free in this world.
Yeah,
Mikey.
come on, Mikey. Come on.
All right.
Get back out on me now.
If I'm in, all right.
While you're there and
I'll
listening.
agree to act as
You
chaperone.
just got to make sure you're paying
What
attention to the
interface
screen.
retreats mean? Does that mean me and Mikey, we can go as gay biker boys?
Sure.
I think it might be you signing to a new religion.
We can both wear like assless leather chaps.
Oh, Russ,
Wouldn't that be awesome, Archie? If we showed up to watch time to the main event
Yeah,
with
I'm
like
going with Rico.
assless leather chaps.
Awesome.
You
Look
and me?
forward to meeting you, bud.
Oh, that's the
I
food.
know, me
I didn't
too.
have the
Me
food. That's the
too.
food.
I
That's the
cannot
food
wait.
Food.
Hold on, let me look locally. I have also let's see, because don't we have friends who have like friends and family discounts at certain chain hotels and stuff like that? So if we want to be frugal, we can try to hustle a little bit and circle back tomorrow. But locking in the dates are exactly what we need to do now, so we know the times. So if you're good with the itinerary that Tan sent forth, then we could start looking at accommodations. But you got to commit.
Let's have a look here. The super chats. Let's have a look here. What do we got now? AC3 Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, I'll book the same Air Canada itinerary I sent you yesterday. Let me have a look. EWR. Oh, what's EWR? What's EWR Airport, Vancouver? Oh, one stop. EWR. Okay. 20 hours. Okay.
Wait, I think that might be Newark Airport.
New York. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's
because
okay.
you can fly into Newark. That's not a problem at all. And the other thing, Mikey, you know, there's a lot of standing, walking around, and all that stuff where sometimes you might just need to go mentally crash for an hour or two. And when you're far away out of town, you know, trying to get back up and motivated to come back in after all that is, you know, a nightmare. Not to mention if you eat a big meal and want to take a good home-based dump, you don't want to have to take a half an hour subway ride. Trust me.
Yeah.
It won't end well. Here, look, another one, Arch. Super chat, Patel Philippe. $5 Canadian. AC3, give me the dates you're looking to go and I'll rerun the itinerary. The one I sent you was before Brisbane, Vancouver, Newark, same as last year.
Well, I think those dates you said, if I was to go, those dates were what? 17th of October.
So that is getting into New York. So you want to make sure you're in New York on the 17th. Hopefully early on the 17th. Either late 16th or early 17th.
Leave 16th. It's 22-hour flight. Leave 16th.
Yeah, arrive in Newark on the 17th. But you want to make sure it's early in the day on the 17th. Or just come the night before. Because you just want to give yourself enough time. Not that you come late on the 17th, and then you know the next morning you got to wake up and perform after a 24-hour flight.
Yes, I
You know what I'm
remember.
saying? So the Friday will be the 18th. So that's what I'm saying. You want to make sure you arrive the latest early the day before, so you can relax the whole day, get you in back, get yourself together, and then be good to
To
go.
leave on the 16th. If I leave on the 16th, and then I would leave New York.
Then you leave New York on the 21st.
21st. 21st is the Monday. Perfect.
Yep. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
By the time they even know what happened, you'll be halfway to Brisbane.
Yeah.
And you'll have Ross with you this time, Arch. You gonna take Ross to that massage parlor you like so much?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, we can go.
I got Ross with me. I
Yes.
can't think of it better than to have
Come
Ross
on, you
with
got the snake and Ross.
Yeah,
Will
we
this
can
trip
all
not
three go
be fucking
together.
epic?
That may be bordering on too epic.
For real. I mean, it'll be like the movie
I'm
Spinal
serious,
Tap.
man.
I mean, you're talking a fucking rock and roll band getting back together. Mikey, I think we got him on the ropes. You see, he's breaking out those fucking salted caramel or whatever. You know when there's high stress thinking, he starts going for that shit. So we're in good shape right now. Arch, this is the way to get the old leads back.
I will wear my black Chingao leather jacket to Watch Time New York.
You got a black leather Chingao jacket?
Yeah, you've seen it. My motorcycle.
Oh, the
jacket.
motorcycle. Yes, I have. Yes, you need that, and the hat that Patel got made.
that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hold on, we got some super chats coming in, Arch. See? They're liking it. Patel Philippe, $2 Canadian. Check your itinerary. I sent you 16th through the 21st in WhatsApp.
Somebody said.
And we even
where's
got
the
a super chat.
Where's the South Bronx?
It's in North Manhattan.
Is that a ways away from?
You don't want to stay there, Mikey.
Okay, all right. I'm just thinking, like, seriously, man.
Pine Barrens at
$500 a night.
Mikey, you're not going to pay out of pocket for it.
I'm going to feel guilty taking somebody's money, paying that much for a room.
Everyone will feel guilty if you get robbed in the South Bronx. People that are telling you to stay there are just trolling you. Arch, you see Pine Barren in the chat? Look, is there a watch show in New York in October? Yes, Watch Time New York. Our annual visit where everyone descends upon New York City for the biggest watch show in America.
Yeah.
And we have all the heavy hitters coming out this year. Arch is going for his three-peat, 3 years in a row, baby.
Yeah.
We're going to set that motherfucker on fire, right, Ross?
You're going to go right off. You're going to be there, right?
100% I'll be there. I already got my tickets and everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to need some help.
Yeah.
I'm going to need guidance because I'm going to be a lost sheep in New York.
Don't worry, we'll take care of you, Mikey. No one's gonna lead you astray. But yes, Pine Barren, I'll drop the link to the watch show in the chat. We got some other super chats going.
Frampy. Okay, Mike, just stay in Connecticut.
Yeah. All right, Steve Taps. That's absolute porn. Remember that guy that used to be on Timmy's show that was so great? They called Diet Sod, and then Timmy kicked him off because he brought too much drama. I love this guy. He's a cool young kid. And he said, "Bigger haram, Tim or Eddie, Arch? Who's bigger failed to launch?"
Eddie. And we got Swinging Kangaroo, $5. Hey, Arch. Hi, Hoff. What's going on, Russ, Rachel, Brady? Hope things are going well. What's the dates for AC3 in New York City? We haven't decided on New York yet. We're still kicking the turf.
I got to duck out again. I got to go see my mom. So I hope to make it
Okay,
back
Mike.
with some time left on the show. Okay, great show, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. We need to finish this and figure it out. Hoff,
Absolutely.
I love you, man. You're the man.
Have a great night, Mikey. Look forward to working this out with you, and
We'll
enjoy
figure
time
it all
with
out.
Mom.
Right on. Good night.
Take care.
Mike, I love you.
I
Hey,
love you
have we
too,
got-
Ross.
Have we got Team JJ on side still?
What do you mean?
He's on our side, isn't he?
I don't know. You tell me. There's been all sorts of stuff going on right here.
How bad can interfaith retreats be?
Not. Hold on. I'm getting yelled at. I'm missing super chats here, Arch. Hold on. We missed the Neo super chat. We can't miss a Neo super chat. Oh, here we go. Arch, Neo, $10. Archie, I'm waiting for you to not go to Watch Time New York so I can crown treacherous, sneaky JJ the new pontiff of watcherology and put you out to pasture as pontiff emeritus.
Thank you.
That is Neo. You know, Neo's off the golden path lately. He's on a war path.
Why's that?
I don't know.
What's he done?
I think he's just tired of trying to be friends with everything. Something really pissed him off. It escapes me at the moment. But let's get back to this Team JJ stuff. What's been going on with you and him? I don't understand it. He's always been good, right? You guys' partnership has always been fruitful for the both of you. What's with all this passiveness? I feel like there's a lot of passive aggressive nonsense going on, and a lot of it seems to like stem from a lot of the narratives that Lux plants to you. That JJ and Mookie aren't doing enough. They're not beneficial. What did they do? What did they bring to the table? All that kind of talk. I don't like that.
I see what you're saying. Look, Huff.
Listen, all this can be settled with a drink in October in New York on the rooftop of Pod 51.
Yeah, and we can
Smoking
bring
a nice cigar.
Yeah. What do you think, Hofmeister?
I think I've made my thoughts abundantly clear what I think. Now it's up to you. I don't know what else you have going on in your personal life, and I'm not going to sit here and enable you or feed you any excuses to say no.
I'm skint. After the road trip, it sucked every last cent out of me.
But you got see that one you kind of went with no plans or anything, and that was solely like this is an event you're going to. That failed because just there was no planning. You don't have much to plan, you just show up in this scenario. You know what I mean? Everyone's already in a consolidated spot. You're not going from driving all over the continent.
I don't think JJ wants me to come.
I think he does. I would disagree with that. I think JJ just gets a lot of weird vibes from kind of what's been going on around. And I don't even know the details on everything because I've been busy, but it's just every time I go on in the chat or, you know, some of these shows, you start hearing about all the nonsense getting dusted up between channels. I just think it's so stupid. There's so many people that enjoy both platforms, and you guys were always great friends, and it's not like anything happened. So I just don't get where any of this is coming from. Hold on, Neo, we got a super chat. I can't let him down yet again. Reading
Neo,
this one?
$10. Archie, I will always go on the wolf path to preserve the Archieverse. You, not so much, but the Archieverse I will always protect. And fuck your boy Luxy. He is an enemy of the state.
Someone's saying pull up Billie Jean's comment. Oh, here. Wait.
$2.
Oh, yeah. We'll read it.
Arch, make sure you kiss the ring of OC in New York City.
Here, so this is Billie Jean's. I don't know this to be true, but this is what people were saying. Pull up. JJ's resigned from Archieverse because of the laziness and lack of awareness. No more toxic sludge, Arch. It's just sludge. JJ saved your channel 2 years ago, and you threw him under a shitty Aussie boss. And see that a lot of people, I keep seeing a lot of consistent comments like that. So it doesn't seem like anything specifically happened. So it's not like there's a huge hole to dig out of. I just think you've been distracted in the kind of vacuum from your distraction. There's been a lot of people talking some BS narratives about him. And I think when he doesn't see you stick up for him, it gets upsetting. You know, I was watching the other day when your buddy Eddie was shitting on me, and I could care less what Eddie thinks of me. But
What did he
you
say
know,
about
you didn't stick up for me when he was shitting on me,
What did he
and
say?
I could care. He was, oh, he straightened me out. I got a silver spoon in my mouth. I think I'm better than everyone. I'm a loser, and blah blah blah.
Eddie said that about you?
Yes, and you were right on stream. You didn't correct him or say anything. Now, I don't care because I could care less what Eddie thinks about me. But if that were someone I cared about or someone I did was mad at, that would really upset me. So if something like that were to happen and you didn't take up for it, JJ, I could totally understand where a feeling of not being a good partnership or, in the spirit of supporting each other.
I'm doing my taxes on stream if he said that about you, Hoff.
Yeah, you were definitely doing your taxes. You were doing the, I think you were working out the wear and tear on the automobile. And there was a lot of it. So I'll forgive you.
I didn't know he said that about Hoff.
But that's fine. I mean, I'm just using it as an example. I could care less, Arch, truly.
The problem is, Hoff, I've had so many trips that have been a disaster. Let me tell you.
Right, but this is clearly the last one. If this one doesn't work, we know that nothing's gonna, right? If this one gets fucked up, Arch, I don't think there's a reason to ever discuss another trip on stream again. Let's be honest. So the question is, do you want to go?
I'll be honest with you, Lux's wedding was a disaster. Financially.
Absolutely.
I went to London.
See, these are all kind of forced events. You went to London. There was a watch show. There was a bro house. Everyone had a great time. When you went with the guys down Mr. GMT, there was a focused event that you guys were doing. There was planning that went around it. That's why those were successful. Your trips that get mired in failure is because there's no one to plan. Everyone's looking to you to do the planning. You know you're not going to do that planning. You try to do it by the seat of your pants or the best you can. You got a lot going on. You're driving. You're exhausted from all that. You don't know the areas you're going to. For fuck's sake, it's a lot of work. So I understand why those failed.
I mean, New York is so expensive. You know that?
It is what it is, Arch. You got to pay to play.
You got to pay for play. Is that what you're saying to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to be in the big leagues? You want to keep being the top super chatter in Australia? The number one super chatted YouTuber in Australia? This is what it costs. Cost of doing business. You can deduct it and we'll do fundraising around it. Where's your lose?
My God, that's a disaster, isn't it, Hoff?
Yeah.
I don't think I can afford to go anywhere at the moment, Hoff. I got to be totally honest with you. It's fucked. The tank is dry.
So are you? Is this your way of telling me subversively you don't want to go?
I was forced to use my Zip credit card, which is a credit card it's a credit card of last resort. Okay.
Uh-huh.
On the Aussie tour because I was so short.
Okay. So I'll ask again. Is this your way of subversively saying you're not interested in going to New York?
I can't afford to go. If someone said to me, okay, Arch, here's your hotel, here's your ticket, I'll see you in New York, guys.
Yes. If somehow a fundraiser could be organized and scheduling, but you would have to bring it up each day. You'd have to, actually show up looking like you want to be here to encourage folks to super chat and contribute. But I think we can make it happen. And let's be honest, Mikey's so excited to go. You've seen the look on his face and you hear his voice when he talks about it. Like, if anything else, come on, we owe it to the Snaky.
Yeah.
Let the man live.
I can see why you earn the big bucks, Hoff.
So should Patel just book it?
How do we get the so how many nights pod? Let's have a look how much accommodation is going to cost.
So
Boca Times Square South. That's not
so
terrible.
we're talking 17. No, not at all. That's actually exactly where you want to be, location wise. So we talked. So you need it for the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and you're at the 20th. So 4 nights. And I'll also talk to a few friends, see if anyone has discounts at local hotels. Chances are a lot of them do.
Okay. Fool. Let's just keep it on hold, Hoff.
Okay, but let's also see. So we'll think roughly, we're looking at, should we say around $500 a night? There's 4 days. So you need around $2,000 in hotel accommodations.
16th, 17th, 18th,
17th through and leaving the 21st. Arriving the 17th, leaving the 21st. Those would be the 4 days to go. No, we got T-Dubs. Hold on. Hey, Dubsy. Sorry to keep you backstage, my friend.
Hey, Hofster. How you going, mate? Hey, Ross, you live streamed the other day, Rossi. You live streamed your audio. Your comms weren't good, mate. The comms weren't good.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Gino, I know. I don't know what's going on. When I open my YouTube app, I try streaming, and I can't get any audio, and my video's messed up. I have no idea.
No worries, mate. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, so I'm off for round 4 at the dentist today, mate. I've been spitting out bone all night out of my gum.
God.
I've got to go down again today for a 4th round. You're going to New York, right? That's a given. You've got to go. You've got to put in an appearance, mate, because you're the pontiff. You need some bucks, right? We need the fundraise. Put the bucks in and get it happening, mate, and get back and check out those rats. We've got to kill some rats on the mean streets. We've got to kill some rats on the mean streets, mate. Ross, are you going? Are you going to New York? I might come.
Yeah,
T-Dubs in New York. What about T-Dubs and Ross in New York? We'll go buck wild, Ross. We'll go buck wild.
Just strap them with body cams and a live stream and let them go.
Live stream, yeah, body cams and live streaming. We'll go down the subway. We'll go down the subway, Ross, and we'll go buck wild.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm gonna be driving.
Go home. Go hard or go home in New York. Go hard or go home.
And
in New York.
we're not expecting you to make any financial commitment. All we're looking for is if we're able to raise the funds, would you go? That's the only answer we're looking for today.
I'd go, but it's very expensive.
Right. We need to make sure the accommodations are in order. But
can you stay at the same place you were at last time? Us? The
That was
pod?
expensive. That was expensive.
Oh, was it? Okay. Jeez. Yeah, mate. Look, I don't know. When is it? It's not this year, is it? It's next year, is it? 2025 or this year?
no, we're talking in a couple of weeks.
Oh, it's in a couple of weeks. Geez, you better get a wriggle on, Art. You better make a decision, mate. Yay or nay. You got to
I'll
make
make
a
a
decision.
decision. Let me think about it for the next couple of days. I'll have an answer by Friday, okay?
Ross is going to be there. Ross is going to be there, so mate.
That sounds fair, Arch. We
I'll have
got
an
a
answer
couple.
tomorrow.
We have a couple things we need to sort out in the background. It seems we'll talk to JJ. We'll see if there's any treaties that need to be made.
Yeah.
And we'll get everything sorted out.
Well, when it comes down to it, Hoff, when everybody meets up, you know, everybody's friends, you know, these lives, the on-screen beats and that get forgotten about when you meet people face to face. So I think you'll be all right, Arch. You know, you'll be welcome.
Yeah.
Is Patrick going? Is AD never calling going? Is he going or is he pulled out?
I don't know. I heard he had pulled out, but now I think he's back on streams. He had stopped streaming and canceled everything, but now I think
We got Rich Mitch. I'm enjoying a lovely cup of tea, lads.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a top day on the Goldie Arch, and I guess it's a nice day up there too. Summer's knocking on the door, mate. Summer is knocking on the door. We haven't had a winter, so just thought I'd log in, Arch, and say good day. Good on you, Ross.
Hey,
the Ross Rachel Brady Network.
Thank you, sir. I hope everything at the dentist goes well today, my friend.
Yeah, mate. Thank you. It's just I should have thought about it before I had 3 teeth pulled. You know, I'm a smoker, and I'm just takes a long time to recover. But I'll get there.
I understand.
I thought you gave
Not
up
like
smoking, T-Dubs.
Yeah, I'm on, off. Depends on the mood.
T-Dubs try Zen. It worked wonders for me.
Yeah, I don't think we can get that here.
I bet you could get that. It's just ask for tobacco pouches. They're like nicotine. I'm sorry, not tobacco pouches. Nicotine pouches.
Yeah, I've got the nicotine patches. Or they pouches. What?
No, pouches. It's like almost like a chewing tobacco. You put them in the side of your mouth, but it's not tobacco. It's nicotine. I think it's like a nicotine, like a salt or something like that, like desodiumized salt.
Yeah, so we've got nicotine gum, but the problem is that you get hooked on the gum.
Yeah, but at least you're not killing your lungs.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Hey, listen, you only live once, Hoff. You know what I mean?
I hear you, bud. Something I struggle with as well at times.
When your time's up, your time's up. You know, live life to the fullest. Live every day like it's your last, boys. Live every day like it's your last.
Wise words, T-Dubs. Arch, I got a question for you.
Yes,
I got to, as you would say, shoot off in a sec.
Cheerio. All the best. Have a good day. See you, Ross. Take care, man.
See you later, T-Dubs.
Take care, T-Dubs.
How's Izzy going?
Love you.
All right, so I heard a vicious rumor.
Yes, sir.
You're sending a link to someone rebel streaming JJ after the show today?
Who's this? I didn't even do any links.
Okay. I don't want to say who to give any promo, but it just sounds so unlike you if that were the case.
Hey, I don't do any links. There's only nothing's going anywhere today. I had a look.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
I never had anything against JJ Huff.
I honestly don't think he gave you a reason to, or has given you a reason to. I know different people feel different ways, but ultimately, if you look at reality, I think you guys were helpful to each other.
Yeah.
Did he build this community off of his appearances on your show? Absolutely. But did you benefit from his appearances off his show, both monetarily and for your intellectual property that is the Archie Luxury Show? Certainly.
We both benefited.
So who's the loser in that scenario? Now you talk to steal the leads. If you look, you can look at it one way and say, oh, when I'm not performing, people are super chatting him.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it's someone in your network that's friendly, that it keeps them in the same audience, in the same network pool, than them going to someone completely else. Because at the end of the day, Arch, there's many channels on YouTube and a lot of different areas to go. Keeping them interested in our little niche in this fishbowl here is, rising. What do they say? Rising tides raises all ships. It helps everyone.
Yeah.
You want people to go, want these live streams playing on in the background, get involved with the characters, know who people are. You're not going to do that by just one show. You need all these other shows and content creators kind of keeping the Archieverse alive. You can't do it yourself. There's a lot of hours in the day, and that's why you need a lot of partner channels. And that's why I always thought, the kind of link exchange you guys had and the agreements you guys had, which supporting each other, sending the links to each other, was always fruitful. And then I don't know what the hell, all of a sudden things started getting weird, and I don't know what's going on.
Yep. Understood, Huff.
But listen, that's my 2 cents. This is ultimately your channel, as we all know, and your decisions to make. Just wanted to, say my 2 cents.
Fair call.
All right, my friend. You guys have a good night, Ross. Good to see you, my friend. And I'll leave you with a super chat from our friend Thomas Burnett.
You too, Hoff. Love you, man.
Take care,
Thomas
buddy.
Burnett, £2. HELOC for Watch Time New York. Do it. Do it. It's just me and you, Ross. How are you going, Ross? What's happening in your spectrum?
I'm going okay. I haven't had the best couple of weeks, but I need to be more grateful for what I have, and my life could be a whole lot worse. So,
yep, you're alive.
That's right. That's right. I got, I have a house. I have electricity. I've got running water. I have food. I have drinks. I have a car. I have a job. Everything. So, yes, I need to be happy about that.
So what's going on, Mike? What's going on there? You're saying you have it. Oh, we got a super chat, $20 from Pine Baron. I'll help with fundraising for New York City, but I'm with Huff. The show is best when your guests are curated for watch and luxury content. I'm one guy, but I tune in less and less with nonsense guests used as filler. Good point. Thank you, Pine Baron. Thank you, Pine Baron. Ross, how's your mental health going?
Well, it hasn't been good the past couple of weeks. So I well, I mean, what got me down is really stupid, or kind of stupid, I guess. I had got in touch with um an old ex-girlfriend, right? And I had taken her out. I had um had a great time with her. I traveled like 2 hours to see her, you know, and then all of a sudden that following week, she was like, I don't think that we're right for one another. I'm going to start seeing somebody else. And she just dropped me. So that just kind of sucked.
Sure.
And so I don't know. I just got real down about that. Like I had such a good time. I had like a really big high, and then all of that came kind of crashing down. So
yeah.
But I mean, you know, like I said, that's, you know, looking like going over it over and over in my head. I know it's a small problem. It's not like, you know, the biggest thing in the world, but like, I guess it just got to me. So
how long were you going out for in the past?
I had dated her, probably about 4 years before I met my ex-wife. So,
But that was a bit of a disaster with your ex-wife, wasn't it?
yeah, of course. I mean, that was, I wanna, I guess you could probably put it like it was a science experiment gone wrong. So,
yes,
you know, it was almost like that both of us were chemicals that you cannot mix together, and whenever they got mixed together, it just caused a like a cluster. So
yes, I see what you mean. So, what do you suggest is how you were seeing a psychologist before your parents were helping? How is that going?
that's still going good. That's still going good. I've had several appointments since. And you know, I guess talking to somebody really does help. It helps me talking even on these streams too. But my therapist, she always I don't know, makes me feel as though that, I don't know, like a calming sense, like things are going to be okay, even though, you know, certain things happen to me. But I have to control my mind to try not to think about the bad stuff because it's all minuscule. So,
and I get you. But tell me this.
Yes.
It was very expensive. We spoke about it. It was very expensive, the treatment. Have you found someone cheaper?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Mm.
So, I mean, um, I, I probably, I don't want to.
We've got a super chat. Woody in New Jersey, $2. Ross, what's the update on the carjacking?
Well, nobody has tried to break into my car. There were, like about 2 neighborhoods down from me, there was a series of carjackings or car break-ins, right? And I had said on one of my live streams at the time that if I did catch somebody breaking into my car, there was going to be consequences for that person, especially if they were on my property. I could stand my ground, I guess you could say.
Consequences and repercussions. I love it.
Yes.
How's it going there, Ross?
I am good, Doc. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. It's good to see you on the show.
You too. You too. I've been trying to do some live streams on my own channel, and I have to figure out the settings and stuff because my audio and video have been completely messed up, and people keep on telling me they can't hear or see me very good. So I have to adjust the settings. I got to figure that stuff out. So
It's not as easy as it looks.
no.
The person who's been helping me with a lot of the back scene stuff has been Curly.
Okay.
He's been giving me little tutorials about how to work things behind the scenes.
Doc,
okay.
How do I tell the community that I can't afford to go to New York?
Probably the number one statement would be not going. I think that they'll figure it out when you don't go.
But they're disappointed. I've always been someone who's always a crowd pleaser. I'm a pleaser. My personality type.
Would you go to Vegas instead?
I can't afford to fly anywhere. I'll be honest with you. I've made a few trips.
Because I get a room and we can stay in the same room. I'd get a room in Vegas.
I know, but Doc, I'm not flying or going anywhere anymore. It's over.
Red Rover.
Well, like Doc, it costs a lot of money to go to these places.
It costs a lot of money not to go. It costs a lot of money no matter what you do.
True.
No, well, if I don't go, it's not going to cost anything. Okay.
Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Not to sound like Biden, but here's the deal. If you just sit, your money will slowly become worthless. So it's called Bidenomics. So like if you don't spend it, it doesn't matter. You're going to come back and it's going to be worth half as much as it was worth the previous year before. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you get what I'm saying. If you spend it on something exciting and pleasurable, it's going to be worth more than just sitting in your bank.
The problem is, Doc, that'd be very good but I don't have the money to spend. It's borrowed money.
I see. Well, I'm kind of surprised that no one's kind of trying to fund you.
Well, they are. Tan's trying to play for this, and I don't even have tickets to the main event at watch time. They won't even respond to my emails to get me in the fucking door.
Well, here's the real question. Do you really love New York as much as we like to think that you say that you love New York? Because, I mean, I'm not a big New York fan. I got to be honest. I'm not a big New York fan. I've only been there a few times, but I wasn't really thrilled any of those few times.
I don't hate anywhere, Doc.
Archie, can you drop the link for Mike the Snake?
Sure.
Oh, that's right. You didn't pin the link, did you, sir? Does that mean we're going to go car talk now?
what does it? What does it mean? But if I really can't afford to go, how do I tell my people that I can't afford to go anymore? What do I say?
I think it helps to be honest. I mean, you can't afford to go. Plus, just keeping it real, you're not thrilled to go. If you're not thrilled and you can't afford it, then you're not going to go.
Mike.
Hey.
I don't think I can afford to go to New York.
Okay.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
there are worse things in the world. Yes.
Yeah, and I've already, like I said earlier, I've already voiced my opinion that like Archie needs to stay home and stabilize back in his office, in his studio, and get back to the basics and solid foundation of his show, and all this traveling and just like, I don't like change.
Yeah, I prefer cash, but I prefer big cash, like big dollars. I don't like change either. I want cash like hundreds. That's what I want. Hundreds.
I was just joking, but it's
not
just
nickels.
like, I think like traveling
You understand where I'm coming from, Mike, don't you?
What's that?
You understand where I'm coming from. I'm short, Mike.
Yeah, well, I mean, is the New York trip gonna like make you a bunch of money?
I don't think it is, Mike. I've done so many trips that have been disasters.
New York is going to cost him money. It's going to cost money to be living in New York.
Well, I know if I go and you don't go, I'll be gonzo streaming because I'll get myself one of those gyros and sticks, and I will only gonzo on the Archie show. That'll be it.
Yeah, because I kind of
they have great gyros at those food trucks. I've heard about that. I don't know about the stick part, but
yeah, I like the tahini, the tahini flavors.
Oh yeah, no.
Hey, we got Winfu. Winfu, how do I tell the community I can't afford to go?
You must meditate on the Tao, my son.
Meditate on the what?
The Tao. The Tao.
This is not a financial channel, so everything we say, we're not financial planners. We're just shooting the shit. We're not experts on it.
He needs to learn how to relax his chi.
I don't know. After you relax your chi, then what? You grab a cigarette, have a smoke.
Yeah, and then when you're done with that,
When Mike the Snake does it, it's usually 3 cheese and put the sign saying closed on the front door, and then it's time to relax your chi for a little bit.
Yeah, relax that which blocks you, my friend.
Oh yeah, you release the blockage, that's for sure.
It is for sure. Absolutely for sure. For certain. Yeah.
I always tell people to take good care, and that includes releasing the blockage.
Ross,
What kind of
you're
prescriptions
going,
do
Ross,
you
right?
prescribe to
Yeah,
your
I'm going.
patient?
You live there, right? Do you live in New York?
Well, Arkansas,
No,
same thing.
Oh no, Arkansas.
Doc.
It's the same thing, right? Arkansas, New York, it's the same. They sound the same. Everybody in New York sounds like this.
Yeah.
Well, somebody earlier just said, "Okay, just go stay in Connecticut then, Mike," because I was talking about going 10 miles out of town, and getting a cheap Motel 6 instead of like trying to.
I think that might be more like 100 miles, but technicalities.
Well, if there's a like a subway that like can easily just hop on and take, and even if it's an hour away, I don't care. I'm only gonna be there for one night.
Oh, you're going all the way out to New York, and you're only going to be there one night?
Well, maybe Saturday and maybe Sunday too. But Saturday's the big day to be there. That's when all the people are going to be there that I want to meet and see. I don't need to go to the party on Friday night because I don't drink, and I don't tolerate super drunk people very well.
Speaking of super drunk people, Ross, are you going to be drinking?
Maybe.
Which sounds like a yes.
Yeah, no, give yourself permission to drink, Ross. You have permission. You have full permission to drink.
When it's no, it comes out like no.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it comes out right away.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
no, not at
Yeah.
all. Because you know for sure. You
So
know
the question
you're gonna
is,
drink.
when you drink, what do you drink? What's your preferred drink?
Yeah, what do you like?
I actually
Coca-Cola.
I'm looking at you.
Coca-Cola. He
For some
likes
reason, I'm thinking
Coca-Cola.
beer, but that's probably too generic.
He doesn't
Yeah,
drink.
I mean, I like Michelob Light. I like
That's
that.
a beer.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't drink.
Um,
You want to talk to a drinker? Talk to me.
um,
No, but seriously, I
Michelob
came
Light.
on to talk. Ross, you can save a lot of money not going to that therapist. This is just a waste of money.
What was
You
that?
can check
I
out
didn't-
Taoism, my friend.
Oh, back to the Dow Jones Industrial Average.
Yeah, I'm lost.
What do you prescribe to your patients, Doc?
It all depends on who they are and what they want. I usually give them a nice adjustment. That's a start. And then I give them a Costco catalog because
Lots of
there's
drugs,
always
right?
something on sale. Always something.
Yeah, lots of drugs. Lots of money.
I prefer cash, but not change. So I'm
Right.
like Mikey. I don't like change. I like cash, big
No,
cash.
I'm with
Hundreds.
you. I'm with you, man. I like cash too.
Yeah. And not
So
change.
you're
Don't give
you're
me
opposed,
change.
I
you're
said
opposed
it
to
in the first
Taoism,
place.
yes?
I don't like change.
I don't like change. I just like the larger cash. That's
Doc,
right.
Just
Doc,
the big bills.
Doc,
That's how I
Big
roll.
bill.
Doc,
Roll on the bill.
Doc, hello, you there, Doc?
Yes, Mr. Fu.
Yes, you are opposed to Taoism, yes?
I'm
You
not
belittle-
opposed to
you
it. I'm
beli-
just
you
saying
belittle
we're
it.
not experts on all that financial talk. We're not experts.
You belittle it. You belittle it. You make a mockery of Taoism. It's Chinese. It's a great Chinese contribution to the species, and you mock it.
Is Yin Fu one of the primary Taoists?
No,
So that's a mockery also then, right?
he's a Bagua practitioner. He was a Taoist, yes. He wasn't one of the great Taoists, but he was a Taoist.
Yeah, well, other than Mikey, he's a big Taoist and he's a follower of the Qing Gao. But other than that, I mean, I don't think anybody else in the Archieverse is really into Tao.
Most
Yeah,
doctors
I have
have
to
an
correct you
intellectual.
there.
Mike,
I'm
may I
not a
say
big.
something, Mike? You always have to talk over everybody.
No,
You're on here for 3 hours.
I haven't said
You're
a
on here for
fucking
3
word
hours.
yet.
I come on for 1 minute. I
Quit
can't say
talking
one
over
fucking
everybody,
thing.
Mike.
I haven't said one
Mike
fucking
is
word.
always talking over everybody. This is incredible.
Okay, whatever. Say your say, and then let me say my say.
Yeah, say your say. Say, Fu. What you say?
You don't. The doc doesn't have the intellectual curiosity of a doctor. Most doctors are geniuses, and they have curiosity about everything around them. You know, they certainly don't belittle a country's
I'll be back.
culture and tradition.
I'll be back. I'll be
Yeah.
back. I need to get that Schwarzenegger thing into the system. I'll be back.
Yeah.
It's not here.
Right.
I'll be back. Okay, can I say?
Just
Can I speak
snide
now?
remarks. That's all you have, are third grade snide remarks.
Oh, that's all this bitch has always been, dude.
But the real question is Wu Fu finished with the Dow talk, or can Mike talk now? We're just trying to keep it orderly.
All finished. Mike can talk for another 3 hours.
Oh yeah, cool. Thanks. To correct somebody, I'm not a big Taoist. I'm a big Gaoist. Okay, it's Qing Gao,
yes,
right?
it's Qing
Okay?
Gao, not
So-
Qing Dao.
Yeah, I'm a big Gaoist. Okay, it's just needed to correct you on that. And then I forget the other point I was going to make.
You know, that's the main point, and it's really self-explanatory. And you know what? I feel embarrassed that I didn't even recognize that. It is. He's into Dao, and you're into Gao.
Exactly.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah. 100%.
And actually, I probably would rather think about Gao than Dao. I don't know why. I just think I would.
Yeah.
There seems to
That's the
be
cool thing
more
about
joy.
Gao. That's the cool thing about Gaoism is because there's no thinking involved.
Well, there seems to be more joy in Qing Gao there ever would be in Yin Fu Dao.
Yeah, that's Qing Gao is just all about fun. Just saying it is fun, dude. People
like
say
saying
it, they
it's
fucking
better
laugh,
than
they chuckle.
salsa. Better than salsa.
You say it and you chuckle. It's just funny. It's just funny. It is.
We probably came very close to a Seinfeld episode that was all about Qing Gao.
Almost.
Came very close.
Today's show has been a fucking Seinfeld episode, man.
Oh, because of Ross? Yes.
No, not because of Ross.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, leastly because of Ross.
Well, maybe I missed the good parts of the show. That
Oh
were crazy.
yeah, you came on you missed the good part.
I'll have to go back and watch the rerun. I'll have to check it out. That's for sure. Because I saw a very calm and relaxed show with Ross being very honest and open. Honest and open.
Yes.
That's a trademark for Ross Rachel Brady. Honest and open.
Yes.
Maybe
Hey, Ross,
maybe sometimes
Ross.
too honest, and maybe sometimes there's too much open down there. But it doesn't matter. It's honest and open.
You know, when you log on to YouTube, but before you select a movie, they have those shorts, that you can just click on that are interesting, and you're like, oh, look at that. I'll click there. And then it plays like 20-second videos, and you can just keep pulling down. And, dude, you're on those. I've seen your videos on, I'll be watching drones dropping bombs into Ukrainian tanks, right? Fucking, and then that video finishes, and I'll scroll down to the next one, and there's your video for the day, and there you are, dude. Like you're hitting the big time.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, no, I was like, hey, I know that guy.
Are you subscribed to his channel, Mikey?
No.
You're not?
No, I'm not subscribed to anybody's channel.
I don't know what's happening with my phone. I'm trying to make it stop.
It's okay.
My phone has the tendency to fucking go off at the wrongest time.
It looks like it's an alarm of some kind, but it sounds like a phone ringing, and somebody should answer the phone. Except for that, when you answer it, nothing happens because it's an alarm.
I swear I've looked the thing over 3 times, and I can't tell whether it's a smoke alarm or a CO1 alarm, a carbon monoxide alarm. Because that is an issue in houses, but I think the battery's going dead because I've had smoke alarms, and when the battery goes dead, it'll chirp.
Oh, it's chirping
right?
to you, and you're not changing the battery.
It's not chirping. It'll go off, and it'll beep 4 times. So it goes beep 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 4 times, and then it shuts the fuck up. And then a week later, middle of the night, beep
Isn't that how the movie Gremlin starts?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's how that movie starts. I don't know. I don't watch movies though. I just see the trailers.
Okay.
So I don't know much about that. Uh-oh. What happened? Mikey disappeared behind the avatar.
Yeah, no, I just decided to hide my face.
And then Archie's back.
Yeah, see?
Oh, guys, I don't know. I'm having a bit of a hard mental health time myself.
Well, are you upset that you can't go to New York? Let's start with that. I'm not talking to Ross. I already know he's upset. That's why he's going. But
Yeah.
Is Archie upset that he can't go to New York? Well, he continues to do his taxes. That doesn't sound upset to me. What do you think, Ross? Does he look upset?
I would say a little. I think Archie is trying to figure out how to get to New York. I really think he wants to go.
Well, I don't know. I guess for me, I have to say I can't tell. I don't see the enthusiasm. There was enthusiasm a year ago. I think something must have happened. Maybe a small dose of PTSD. Something happened, and also no money.
No money.
No money
That's
hurts.
true. Yeah.
Or are you going to finally make a swap, get rid of the JLC? Yes, I watched the show in rerun yesterday. You got a deal, you got an offer, and you're going to let it go bye-bye. But I think it would be good to make a swap.
I don't think I'm in a best frame of mind to do anything. Just do nothing. If in doubt, do nothing.
Yeah, I agree, Archie. Stand pat and collect yourself.
As long as you're not sinking. Because if you're sinking and you do nothing, that's not good.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Well, because you start out with a little bit of mud on your feet. Next thing you know, you're waist high. Next thing you know, it's up to your face.
That's if you overthink it.
Yeah.
But as long as everything is stable, then you can just relax and let it stay the way it is.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to wrap the show up. I want to thank everybody who super chatted.
Yeah, it was getting a little deep in here.
We had Sam Davidson. We had Rich Mitch, Frank V, Rich Mitch, Patel Philippe, Watch Nick, Patel Philippe, Mr. Bach, Watch Nicholas, Ken Fresno, Patel Philippe, NATO, Little Dave, Patel Philippe, Cannoli Cream, Patel Philippe, Huff on Smash, Mr. Bach, Patel Philippe, JD MTL, Jimmy, Patel Philippe, Bear Clooney, welcome Bear Clooney, Patel Philippe, JD MTL, Patel Philippe, Ken Fresno, Pine Baron, SD43, Ross Rachel Brady Network, Patel Philippe, Little Dave, Dirk Diglock, JD MTL, Pine Baron, Patel Philippe, Rich Mitch, Bear Clooney Watchers, Angelic Slayer, Neo, Patel Philippe, Neo, Patel Philippe, Tap 199, 1999, Swinging Kangaroo, Neo, Dirk Diglock, Rich Mitch, Thomas Burnett, Pine Baron, Woody in New Yorker, Woody in New Jersey. Guys, that's the show. We'll be back tomorrow. Love you all. See you later.
You forgot something. You want to make sure they give it a thumbs up upvote. That's
Thumbs
right.
up, guys.
Don't forget to upvote.
Upvote, guys. Thank you. See ya tomorrow. Thank
Bye
you so
bye,
much.
and
You
take
leaving
care.
right away, Doc? Stick around, Doc.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Okay.
it was a fantastic show.